Test, test, test. Test, test, test. Drop a comment if you're in here, boys. I believe I have all of my chats pulled up, and we are ready to go. I'm going to hop right into reacting to the video this time. And I'll start with either. Y'all can choose. Oh, how is my audio playing on my own shit? Test, test, test. Drop a comment if you're in here, boys. I believe I have all of my chats pulled up. Oh my gosh, I'm so stupid. I'm so stupid. Sorry about that, y'all. So sorry about that. Oh, my bad. Yeah, no, Crow is my dedicated, water boy, basically, but also, like, spiritual god, because I get so dehydrated on these streams. The boys. Alright, so let's see here. What game... We'll start with a game that I've already played, and then we'll add a list and a wheel and everything, just to start off the stream. What game should I play? Should I play the flip side? Should I play... Yo, back at her. Should I put maybe Forgotten at Fredbear's, Circus Baby's Diner, or Saturday Nights at Freddy's? Flip side? I'm down with that. Was this one the one that was the flip side, though? Because I already downloaded the flip side, right? Like, we played the flip side. Oh, there we go. Boom. I'm about to say, where is the file? She isn't the one to argue with. The manager yelled at her. Oh, damn. I hope that situation gets resolved. Sorry to hear it's dramatic right now over there. Other than that, how's your day going, Crow? Alright. By the way, the reason that we're going to react to this Lego video, I know we already kind of reacted to the first part. I hadn't reacted to all the details in here. I'm going to set it on 0.25 speed. But every day this shit keeps on getting updated, and I've just got to know, like, if he did anything stupid or not. Because, like, no offense, Reckless Ben, that boy sound dumb. So, I feel like he probably made a lot of mistakes that, like, technically, like, a lawyer would tell you not to do. But it doesn't seem like he made any big ones. It just seems like a real big, is it lagging for everyone, or is it just lagging for you? On my end, it looks like everything's running good. Okay, then it's just you. Okay, you got no lag, I bet. You're getting a Bricks and Minifigs near you? That's crazy.
Collecting what's now known as the world's largest LEGO Star Wars collection ever. It's estimated to be worth around $200,000. And then, the entire thing got stolen, and the police are actively working with the thieves to cover the entire thing up. But the craziest part is that the collector doesn't even know that his collection's been stolen. Yeah, the collector's son, Brian, well, he reached out to me because he has no clue how to break this news to his dad.
At this point, my father had a health episode. We can't bring any stress to him.
The reason he's reaching out to me is because the police are covering this entire thing up. And at this moment, I promised Brian that I would not end this.
Yo, the volume in the game doesn't queue up to the music, surprisingly. That's so odd. What the fuck? Strange.
This video until I get his entire world record Star Wars collection back. But anyways, the thief of this collection is actually a corporation called Bricks and Minifigs.
Bricks and Minifigs, the biggest toy store of its kind.
Is the largest toy store.
Bricks and Minifigs were not just your average Lego store.
For collectors, Bricks and Minifigs is basically seen as the best and safest way to sell your Lego collections.
I'm selling my Legos, so what I'm planning to do with them is take them to my local Bricks and Minifigs.
Because there's so much positive media about them everywhere, Brian thought that this would be the perfect store to finally sell his dad's Lego Star Wars collection.
So I wrote up a contract.
In the contract, it says that these are still the family's Lego sets, but every time one gets sold, the store gets to keep a small percentage of each sale.
This was a store's worth of inventory. So that store that day was nothing but my dad's collection. Like, all the shelves filled. They had to bring in extra shelves and fill the whole party room with shelves.
But the owner of the franchise, this woman, well, her husband had to actually leave the country due to some work-related reasons.
My husband and I were planning on moving out of the country. I reached out to corporate to let them know, hey, this is something that's coming up in the next like 4 to 5 months.
She told the Bricks and Minifigs head corporation that she was planning on selling the store, so the corporation actually was able to find a buyer to buy it from her.
They let me know that they had somebody who was interested in purchasing a franchise in the area. He was going to be in town and he was going to stop by and just take a look at it. It wasn't until Brandon got there that he informed me that they were terminating my franchise agreement. We were getting threats from Brandon and from corporate that if we didn't leave the store immediately, the police were going to be called. I told corporate I wasn't comfortable leaving that night without the inventory. I was also told I was not going to be able to stay there long enough to do that inventory.
I'm gonna replay these audios because I can't remember what they said.
Oh my god. Finally. This is the 5th time I've been called out here. Last week we got these new hand terminals from MCM. William had me install one backstage. I told him very clearly that thing pulls nearly 80% load if it's not on a dedicated circuit. Did we upgrade the wiring? No. Now the diner loses power 10 times a day and somehow it's my fault. They keep telling me to replace the diodes in the fuse box. It's not the damn diodes. But he won't listen. He never listens. He just keeps telling me to fix it. You can't fix stupidity, William. It's failing the exact same way it's supposed to. Yeah, that's it. End log.
Bro was sassy.
Hello? Is this thing on? Finally! I need to get this on record, because if I don't, I'm going to lose my mind. I've had to clean out the fridge in the kitchen again. This is the 5th time this week. The 5th! Isn't this supposed to be the janitor's responsibility, or maintenance, or literally anyone who isn't the head chef? Because last I checked, I was hired to cook food. Yet here I am wondering how this place is still legally allowed to operate. And the fridge? Oh my god, the fridge. I don't even know where they dug this thing up, but it's like it was designed to ruin food. Milk spoils in 2 days. It's not even refrigeration. It's practically accelerated decomposition. I swear it'd be safer leaving the food out on the counter. And don't even get me started on management. William especially. Every time I bring this up, he waves off like it's nothing. We'll look into it. Yeah, sure. You've been looking into it for months. We've poisoned what? 5 customers because of it? 5! Yeah, I can't do it anymore. I quit.
Rip Liam.
Okay, it's recording. Quick note for management, since apparently nobody believes me. That little vacuum robot we got from MCM, the Cleano Vac, yeah, it's not really helping. Every party, some kid grabs it and shoves it somewhere disgusting.
Oh my god.
Trash cans, sinks.
Oh, that sounded way worse than what it was, thank god.
It was in the toilet. The toilet! I'm the one who fishes it out with gloves, and I'm the one who has to clean it, dry it, fix it. Every single time. It's a vacuum, not a toy. If I find it in the toilet one more time, I'm not saving it. I'm letting it die, and I'm telling William it was water damage. Yeah, that's all.
I mean, hell, shouldn't it already have water damage?
Hello? Okay, I think it's working. These hand terminals are so buggy. So I just started working here at Fredbear's, first day and all that. And honestly, it's kind of nice. It's cozy even. The place has that old school charm, It smells like pizza grease and cheap cleaner, but in a weird way it works. Only one tiny issue. Who the hell picked the animatronic names? Fredbear and Spring Bonnie. Like, seriously, that's what we're going with? Why Spring Bonnie and then just Fredbear? Why isn't it Spring Bear? Or Spring Freddy? Or literally anything else that matches? It sounds like two completely different people named them on opposite sides of the room, and nobody bothered to discuss it further. Hey, what should we call the rabbit? Spring Bunny? Cool. And the bear? Fredbear. It makes zero sense. And it bugs me way more than it should. I can't explain why. Every time I say the names out loud, it just sounds like the branding department gave up halfway through. That's about it.
Bread Bear.
Is this thing on?
This is technically the one we shouldn't have heard yet.
I couldn't find a complaint box anywhere, so I figure this is the only way those schmucks at corporate might actually listen.
It kind of sounds like the Meat Canyon voice.
And a few other bits of general maintenance around the joint roughly 5 to 6 months ago. Might I say you people suck at maintaining a building. I can't walk 2 steps in this place without finding a new leak I gotta fix. Leaky pipes, leaky roof, leaky suits. Oh, wait. I'm not supposed to talk about that. Wait, hold on. How come this place is held together with scotch tape and prayers, yet somehow you have enough budget to pay me 16 crap loads to keep my yap shut about what I saw in the back room? You people disgust me, by the way. Oh, I guess I'm not one to talk. I took your blood money after all. And you ain't getting it back. My money now, suckers! Maybe having all that on the record ain't the smartest idea. How do I delete this? Maybe this button.
I like that one. That was a good one. I play with the extra menu. The extras menu is still locked for me. Management password 51. I forget, was there a reason that we were supposed to know these soon? I feel like I heard something that would have been a hint, but I can't remember.
She was actually able to save all the security camera footage from that night, proving that everything she just said is true.
All the footage and evidence is there. In the security cam footage, it's him at the store kicking her out.
And is now trying to take the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection without paying for it. So, Brian called the store to see what was going on.
Called the store, and I said, what happened to Crystal? And he goes, well, that's kind of a private matter, but the corporation's taken over the store. There's something I can do to help you with. I said, well, yeah. I am the owner of about half your store's inventory. All those vintage Star Wars sets you have in there are ours. And he goes, oh, I don't know anything.
Oh, have I already found
well, you better get to learn about
the bobblehead? Oh, no, I
Photo
haven't.
Evidence, video evidence, like, that is our collection. So I went down to the store, brought a copy of the contract. We're like, you need to let me in back and let me see the sets that you still have. All you have to do is let me in back. We can go that route or we can go to court. And the guy just looks at me, crosses his arms and goes, let me tell you what's going to happen. If we go to court, we're going to drag this thing out so long, and you're going to end up spending so much more money than your collection is ever worth or what you ever would have gotten on it, that it ain't worth it, man. So if that's the route you want to go, and I go, that's really the route you want to go, rather than just letting me walk in there, and he goes, well, what am I to do at that point?
Go, don't be barking, please. Hold on 1 second, I gotta play him up. What's the fan game about? I'm honestly not too sure about it so far. All we know right now is that we're a security guard, and you were here when we were playing it the first time. We're a security guard. The night guards were sent to day shift, and then so we're the new night shift, and those guys are training us. One of those guys has disappeared. Sounds like two teenage guys. Sorry, y'all. Gun was going crazy. You're playing some games? Hell yeah. Hoi. Hey, Uni. Law Mike, fuck Law Mike. Law Mike does a lot of, like, fucking right-wing defending people, man. Fuck Law Mike.
Almost mockingly, they've since...
Unless I misremember who that is. Is that... Hold on, let me wait before I say that. Make sure I'm talking about the right guy. Actually, you know what? I think I'm wrong. I think I'm thinking of Legal Mindset. Hold on. Oh no, this is the guy that works with he works with Legal Eagle. I love this guy. Yeah, this guy's awesome.
With tons of pictures of Star Wars Legos. At this point, it seems like they're just rubbing it in this family's face that
what up,
they
Morgan?
stole the
Welcome
world's
in.
Largest Lego Star Wars collection in the world, and they got away with it.
Everybody is absolutely baffled. How the hell can a corporation get away with doing that?
Yeah.
And why are the cops not helping?
But luckily for Brian, a YouTuber ended up catching wind of this story and created a team
Yeah, I still gotta
of
find
YouTubers
this
to do
damn
whatever they
bobblehead.
could to get Brian his Legos back.
This is the full inventory of all the sets and minifigs. We can figure out how to get this guy his money and his stuff back.
This was one of the last missions that we did,
Instantly
stacking
stopped
up
working on
the
this case,
shelves.
so I called one of them
I
to find out
wonder-
why.
So they
What if
were
it's on the
running
ground
a
out in
campaign
front of the
against
door?
us, you know, Brick Minifigs, which is a pretty big company who probably has way more resources than we can, you know, really put up a fight against.
Bricks and Minifigs knows that they can just bully anyone that tries to expose them with frivolous lawsuits. And this left Brian feeling pretty hopeless.
It eats me alive. I had terrible anxiety attacks over it, got put on medication. I just kind of was like, okay, I just have to let these freaking things go right now. Because it didn't seem like I had any path to go, you know?
Well, I guess now it's time for me to get involved. So immediately I went to my car, picked up some friends, and started driving 16 hours to this Bricks and Minifigs store. And I will do literally whatever it takes. Even if I
Yeah,
have to
no,
call the
I'm not
police.
gonna watch the Legal Eagle one. I've already watched it off stream. Legal Eagle, they break down like a lot more of the legal side of it, which personally I just am not that interested in. Like, I get that it had a lot of like weird facts about the case, but I just hate hearing legalese defending of any multi-million-dollar company that's moving like this. It's just a highlighter on what's awful about our country.
I will stop at nothing until this family gets their entire Lego Star Wars collection back. And now,
But I watched it already. It was a really good video.
Up to the Bricks and Minifigs store. So I started a pair of spy camera glasses. That's what I'm used to film this. And honestly,
Also, I have no idea if Legal Eagle would be fine with me using their videos to react to.
Pretty good. So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think, and he told me to come here and see if I could pick them up.
Who's your friend?
I think they're Brian's Legos. It's like a big like Star Wars collection set, I think.
You could go ahead and leave now.
Really?
So you could go ahead and leave now, or I
Damn.
will call the police for harassment.
Where the hell is this bobblehead at?
Hi. You want to watch the cameras? I'm being harassed. Watch the cameras. I am being harassed. You need to leave.
literally all I did was just bring up that my friend has some Legos in their store, and the manager started freaking out on me. But I wasn't going to leave the store without hearing her side of the story. Before showing up, I printed out a copy of the contract the store made with Brian, saying that all of these
You
Lego
posted a
sets will be
FNAF
his
theory
until
vid you
sold.
want me to
Because
wear
of the
at too?
contract,
Alright, bet.
Legal reason to be here. Legally, this is
Once
not
we get through
covered
this,
Instead, the manager should be
these
checking
videos,
his
and I'll switch to
inventory
that.
see if these
I got
sets are
you.
still in their store.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract, but finally she gave me an answer of why she can't help me.
You've been supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
Basically what the manager's saying is that if someone did steal the Legos, it wasn't her, it was corporate. But little does the manager know, I already did this. Yep, I literally went to the corporate Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
How's it going?
And this was corporate side of the story.
You have to talk to the store owner.
Yeah.
Like, they're all locally owned and operated, and we can't do anything with it here. Their decisions are their decisions, for sure.
So when they say go to corporate, how do we respond next time?
I have no idea. You have to take it up with them. It's your thing with them. That doesn't involve us.
So I showed the manager what corporate Bricks and Minifigs said.
When corporate tells me this, I'm supposed to come back to the store, right? And so it kind of seems like you're going against what corporate's saying.
That's fine.
Oh, this is what corporate told us.
I'm
not
happy
that-
that's what corporate told you for the last time. I'm asking you to leave the store.
Can you give me a reason to leave, I guess?
Have you guys heard me ask you several times?
I don't know about you guys, but to me, it kind of seems like the only reason she's asking me to leave the store is to cover up this $200,000 theft.
You need to leave. How many times have you been asked to leave?
Was there a reason you're asking me to leave?
You need to leave. I've asked you to leave. You need to leave. You need to. I've asked you how many times to leave. I've been asking you to leave.
eventually, the owner of the store called in and asked if he could talk to me.
Are you the owner of the Bricks and Minifig store?
Yeah, why? What you got?
So basically, I just wanted to get some of the Legos back that you guys still have. I think I'm looking for the clone turbo tank.
Why do you think you would be entitled to our inventory?
Well, at least I confirmed the Legos are still here. The only thing is the owner's claiming that he's the owner of these Lego sets. I mean, it's pretty stupid of him to say that, considering I'm literally holding a copy of a contract he made with the store that said that this Lego Star Wars collection is not the store's property. It's the family's property. The contract makes all of this very clear, so I want to give him one more chance to answer a little bit better.
Well, I just want to get it back to my friend. He said he couldn't get it back, so I was just wondering if I could just come and pick him up. You guys still have him, right?
Bro, why do you think your friend would be entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police are showing up right now.
Hey, how's it going?
Well, at least the police are here now, so once I show him the contract we're in with the store, we can finally get the Legos back.
Basically, we have, I think it's like $200,000 worth of Lego sets that we just have them in the store, and we just like to pick them up, I guess, because they were going to sell it for us, but I guess they're not selling it for us anymore.
But does it sound like they want you here, right? So they
Well, but they have
No, that's what I'm saying, Aiden.
understand that.
Facts.
Right here, the fact is that they don't want you. They're a privately owned store, and they don't want you on the floor.
But I don't want them to keep.
Oh
Legos
wow!
for sale.
Now it doesn't show find the bobblehead. I must have
Really
found
don't
it
care
at some
all
point. That's so
that
weird.
The store just stole $200,000 worth of Legos. For some reason, he made it seem like I was the bad guy.
So you're trespassing here. So
Okay.
trespass for life. So if you come back.
Oh, for life?
Yeah. If you come back, you could be arrested. Okay.
Oh, so how do I get the Legos back then if I can't go in the store?
Starting to feel too overwhelming. There's just one more prototype left, and one more test to run tomorrow. And then, you're free. After that, the models will be shipped back to MCM for the final revisions based on your notes. Fazbear's had a teaser show planned for this weekend, but I asked them to push it to next week. If we had a testing room, or at least some sort of a restaurant layout, I could have taken some breaks and tested the prototypes myself. But we just don't. We do have an old stage unit under the second entrance. We could do something there in the future if the show turns out great. But until then, let's talk about Bub. There's a good reason I left this one for last. On paper, he should work flawlessly in comparison with the others. But at the same time, he has the weirdest behavior out of all. Out of nowhere, he will start crawling into tight spaces. And I can't figure out what's causing it. We both worked equally on the models, but Bub was stored into Edwin's office for a few days before the testing session. And I'm starting to think it's his work. It's not just the behavior either. Bub moves differently too.
Huh.
I'll try talking to Edwin about it tomorrow. For tonight, just make sure Bub doesn't get himself stuck anywhere. The location has 2 vents connected to the storage, and you can close them with your security device. Hopefully, that'll be enough to send him back on the stage. Good luck with this one, Frank. See you tomorrow.
Do you understand the trespass portion? You can come back.
I wonder if it's just Bub this time.
So,
Well, there we go.
Brian did warn me that the police are actively trying to cover this up. So Brian and I are now officially trespassed from the store, and if we ever come back to ask for his own Lego collection back, then we're gonna be arrested.
is there, I guess, a reason why they're able to just take all the Legos and not give it back, or?
So we just gotta like.
I just have to leave?
So leave now.
Okay. I'm not allowed to be in the parking lot?
No, just all.
Oh, okay. Okay.
Okay.
We've been filming for 10 minutes and I'm already trespassed from Bricks and Minifigs, which is like the whole location of the video. So how do I film a video at Bricks and Minifigs now if I can't even legally go back there?
So, to continue the video without getting arrested, I went back to Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices. And the Bricks and Minifigs CEO, the guy who runs the entire company, Ammon McNeff, he personally came out to talk to us.
So what's going on?
Freddy's around here somewhere.
Legos? No, we're not. You're not? No. Is it a lie?
No.
That's a lie. You did take the Legos.
No. So we have our attorneys have visited, but like again, so who's like
Brian Mansell.
Okay, and who's that?
He's a guy who had like $200,000 worth of Legos in your
Monty's out. Bonnie's out. Freddy's out.
It did happen, yeah. It did happen.
No, we did not.
Yeah, because his Legos were in the store and you guys took them. I know you think lying to us right now is kind of like helping you out.
I'm not lying to you.
Well, look, we both know you're lying, but...
No, we don't know that.
So I showed him some social media posts his own company made that are
Oh,
still
shit.
up that claims that these are Brian Mansell's Lego sets, and these Lego sets that they're still holding on to are worth $200,000. All of these claims are from his own company. We just caught the CEO of the entire company.
What the fuck was that?
In a lie. Yeah, it's crazy to me that even the CEO is in on this cover-up. But anyways, now that we just caught the CEO in this lie, I wanted to let him know that it's gonna be much easier if he just gives us the Legos back now.
If you just want to give it back now, it's gonna be a lot easier for you guys, you know? I think you guys would prefer the
Oh,
easy way.
no.
The hard way, I don't think you guys are really gonna like it. But we're getting it back either way, so it's like you can either...
You leave, you come back here, we will talk. If you don't leave right now, I will.
So you don't want to do the easy way?
So you're threatening me. What you are doing right now is illegal. It's an extortion.
Oh, yeah.
So catching you guys in illegal activity, that's illegal on me.
Oh, is he in the vents?
And with that, Bricks and Minifigs has made their decision. I presented them very politely with the easy way, and they said, heck no. Well, they've only left me one other option, which is the hard way. But now it's pretty much the super hard way because the police are protecting them. If I ever go back to the store, I'm
Oh,
getting...
damn!
So, we all regrouped together to rewatch the footage I've gotten so far. And there was one thing the manager said that might be a way forward for us.
I don't know. They would have to move like Nintendo if they did, Aiden. They probably just don't want to get involved in this. Because why would they?
Why don't you give it to me?
It'd be good. It could be good press for them, but it would probably also be like a really weird precedent to set with people, with businesses that do this corporate legalese bullshit. When you're as big as a company as Lego, you've probably fucked plenty of people over like this.
Basically, she's putting all of the blame on the owner of the store, which is good to find out. The only problem is she's not giving me the owner's number.
Yeah, if you could give me a number. But you told me to call the owners, right?
You're absolutely right, but I've asked you how many times to leave the store.
But you have his number? Or? No, I don't have any of their numbers. Dang. That's why I was like, corporate keeps telling me to contact the owners of the store, but with no contact info, so I try to contact the store, and the store hangs up on me and says I'm harassing them.
The manager is really trying to protect the store owner from getting in trouble, so if she's not going to give me his number, I'm just going to have to find it a different way.
When she hands me the phone, we might be able to see his name and number. Josh Lego.
Well, we found out the owner's name is Josh. However, the number was way too blurry on the spyglasses.
No, it's so blurry.
So I checked the store's Instagram to see if it follows anyone named Josh, which it doesn't. So I checked their business records, but everything got scrubbed. This owner is really going to any length he can to stay fully anonymous.
Man, businesses this big shouldn't be able to have an anonymous owner. That shit's ridiculous.
She's not really the mastermind of this whole thing. She's just protecting the mastermind of this whole thing because she's brainwashed. Luckily for me, through my YouTube career, I've infiltrated tons of...
There's a bunch of people who don't have to worry about the consequences of their actions ever.
Crazy brainwashing in the entire world. Basically what I'm trying to say is I'm pretty sure that I could brainwash one of these Bricks and Minifigs employees way harder than any corporate offices could. And yes, that's the plan. Brainwash the Bricks and Minifigs employees to be on my side. Yeah, I'm starting a Lego cult.
Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already. All shouts to all the new viewers. I appreciate y'all.
Always disguise themselves as something else. So, yes, I'm actually just starting a regular old Lego club. Yep, that's what we're calling it. My friend Victor is going to be the cult recruiter. I dressed him up to look like a famous YouTuber, so he would look powerful, and the employees here will have to listen to him.
I know where Bonnie is. I know how to deal with Freddy. I know how to deal with Monty.
Alright guys, we are heading into the store right now.
He was doing amazing, but we had to make sure that these employees know that Victor is the real deal.
That's crazy. Hey, let's go.
Is that Bub?
Yo, we got a fan of
That is Bub.
Toys for everyone, yeah. Real quick pick. Hey, I'll send you that clip later, alright?
So far, everything we had set up was working perfectly. But now, we have to come up with some type of way to get one of these employees out of the store so we can brainwash them.
Hey, what's going on? So we're filming a quick video. Maybe you and her want to do like some kind of challenge for like $100.
Damn, Bonnie.
What's happening right now? Do they believe it?
He's doing the challenge. Hell yeah, they're believing the challenge.
3, 2, 1.
I should have read that tip for sure.
And these employees started their YouTube challenge. And yeah, I'm just gonna fast forward to this part. I'm not gonna torture you guys with all this. All you really need to know is that this girl ended up winning.
High five, sweet. So now I'm gonna call my producer.
How's it going? We're partnering with the local Lego club, and we're gonna kind of do like an award ceremony. Like the Lego club wants to host the award ceremony for you, so yeah.
And just like that, she's in. So we traveled deep into the woods and waited for this employee to show up.
Damn, Bonnie moves out of that room fast.
Our new cult member has arrived.
She's a Lego queen! She's a Lego queen!
Before you can brainwash someone, they have to be open to it. And most cults achieve this by making the new recruit seem like...
All right, Freddy's gonna walk in here at some point.
Official best employee of Bricks and Mini Fix.
The winner goes to... Lego queen! Lego queen! Lego queen! Lego queen! Lego queen! Lego queen! Lego queen!
Another thing I've personally seen a lot of cults do is
Dude,
instantly give new recruits...
Ben's honestly a good vibe. I stand by. He do sound like he on the lower end of the IQ scale, but I like him. I sound like I'm on the lower end of the IQ scale. You know what I'm saying? He just sounds like the northern version of me.
Lastly, all cults do group rituals to make you feel like one with the group. So now we have to become one with this.
All right, I gotta help Bonnie. Bonnie, gotta get out of here, Bonnie.
Brick by brick, brick by brick, brick
Brick by brick,
brick by brick, brick by brick, brick by brick,
brick by brick. That's why everyone's been saying brick by brick.
Fully brainwashed. Okay, maybe not fully brainwashed, but we definitely did a much better job at brainwashing her than corporate Bricks and Minifigs did. So hopefully now I'm finally safe to bring up these Star Wars Lego sets.
We heard something about like some like Star Wars.
Whoa, what the fuck?
I know some of it. They were and then I think they did, and he saw something about everything.
Was that Freddy?
Yeah, we don't have any of his stuff on the shelves.
Really?
Yeah, we don't have any of it.
But just like every
Oh,
other
no,
cult
it's
member out
Bob.
there, these employees have been told a lie and are now willing to pretty much die to defend this lie. But good thing now she's been brainwashed even harder by our cult, and our cult is now going to give her the freedom to finally be able to think logically about the situation.
So we think they've been lying to you. So these were all the sets in the store, and they're all metadata timestamped.
Wait, we do have these.
Yeah, those are all his.
No, some of them I think we do still have.
Yeah, I know you guys do. You showed me one of them when I asked.
Did I? Wait.
Good girl, say.
It's called on you?
Yeah, all I did was.
Job hasn't started to feel too overwhelming.
You know what's really funny? After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how to get
And one more test to run tomorrow.
Now that we have a Bricks and Minifigs employee on our side, it's time to finally complete our mission and get Josh
Goated employee. Absolutely goated employee. Someone give this girl $1 billion.
Can I take a picture of it? Oh, nice.
Well, now that I have the owner's number, it's time to give him a call.
Hello. I'm just calling to get my Legos back. I think they told me to talk to you about it. I think it's the Star Wars set. I have a list. I can kind of pull it up. I was just wondering, like, how we can get them back. Should I, like, if I get your okay, I can just walk in the store and.
I don't know what Legos you're talking about, dude. What are you talking about?
I think one of them's called like the Super Trooper set. I think we got. What else is there?
I don't know what you're talking about. Keep going.
You don't?
Since Josh was pretending to not remember any of the Star Wars sets that make up half of his store's inventory, I decided to send him over a picture of the contract his store's in.
What contract? I didn't sign a contract. I didn't sign that agreement. I didn't agree to anything in that.
And now I finally understand the legal loophole that Josh is using to get away with this. And it's probably the stupidest loophole I've ever heard in my entire life. Josh is claiming that it's not his name on the contract, it's the previous owner's, which makes no sense because in the security camera footage, he tells the previous owner that he's going to be the one taking over the contract now.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that, that's not that lightly.
And I guess this is some sort of just contract loophole he's trying to use to steal the world's largest Lego Star Wars collection.
In order for me to be under contract, I have to sign something.
Or you had to take it over from the previous owner, right?
No, that's not how the law works.
Yeah, it is.
It is?
So.
If that's how the law works, then sue me for it.
You don't just want to give the Legos back? Like.
Let's go to court. I'm calling the police right now, and you guys are going to be arrested for harassment.
Going hush.
Do you feel threatened right now?
I was surprised at how much the owner wanted us to sue him. He wants this because Brian already tried to sue him, and it didn't work.
We've been to a couple of attorneys, and they basically spelled it out.
Oh, Bubba, no.
Go down each of these routes. They're now in Spain, so we're getting into that whole international thing just to have them an injunction on the store and have them go back and prove what they sold it on. That's like $60,000 to $70,000.
Yeah, Bricks and Minifigs knows that Brian and his dad don't have nearly enough resources to sue a company as big as.
Wait, that's the wrong one.
He's like, we're gonna keep these. You're gonna walk away from this. You're not coming back. And if you choose to sue us, we will drag this out in court till it is well past what this collection is worth.
So let's lay out the puzzle pieces really quick. If Brian and his dad sue Bricks and Minifigs, it's gonna ruin their lives. And by the way, this Bricks and Minifigs company has been treating this family. I only think it's fair if they're the ones that get their lives ruined. In order to make things right, it looks like we gotta do this.
Now Bricks and Minifigs has their life ruined, and you can see Brian and us, we are the ones now doing the illegal activity. So I told my group the plan. We have to do something illegal.
That should be good, right?
Well, but the thing is, they're getting screwed because of it.
I'm
because they
fucked.
Don't have to upfront the cost, and they have to take us to court. And
I'm down for the illegal stuff.
Damn.
So now it's time to do an illegal business move against Bricks and Minifigs.
I thought I had both that time, not gonna lie.
Sue us.
What I was thinking is, what's the easiest way to get them to sue us? We steal their name.
That's good. Oh man.
Perfect. First, I went to Google Maps and took a screenshot of the sign outside their store. I got rid of their tagline because it's boring, and I changed it to "We steal from old people." And now the tagline's actually accurate. Also added a cute little company logo. And this is my plan of how I'm gonna make it into court with Bricks and Minifigs for free. Once we're in court, we can finally hold Bricks and Minifigs accountable for stealing the world's largest Star Wars LEGO collection. And of course, they're also gonna try and get me in trouble, but this is where I'm gonna make my grand reveal. You see, this entire time, my company name was actually called We Steal From Old People. Yeah, the words Bricks and Minifigs, that's just the company tagline. In America, there's no specific law that says whether the tagline has to be above or beneath the company name, so I'm just
Damn, Lonnie, you were quick today.
Assuming that the name is Bricks and Minifigs, but that's really just the tagline of our company, and our company name is actually We Steal From Old People.
Yeah.
And now, because I'm actually not stealing their name, it's gonna be so easy for me to win this court case. And Brian's gonna get his entire Star Wars LEGO collection back. All while Bricks and Minifigs pays for all the legal fees. So I registered We Steal From Old People as an official Oregon company. And now that my company's legally approved, I made a website, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. You can help support us by
Alright, I can't have no Kanye playing in my. I don't care what good work you're doing, Kanye. Oh, Mr. Reckless Ben.
Like the counters, there's two. There's one here and then one outside.
No, there's a guy selling stuff out front. I don't know what he's selling. Wait, what?
Oh, whoa, that was so weird because I opened the monitor at the same time that happened. It locked my keys.
Why not?
Were you the guy that was just
Frank.
outside your...
I hope the job hasn't started to feel too overwhelming. There's just one more prototype left. And one more test.
The police told me yesterday that if I ever come back to this store in my lifetime, I'm getting arrested.
If you come back, you will be arrested. Okay? You understand this?
And as you can see, they still haven't sued me. I can't just give up on the plan before being sued, so I did a switcheroo with this guy. He's wearing my exact same clothes, and his legal name is also Ben. And once the police find out that they caught the wrong Ben, I'm gonna be super far away.
Oh, it was so cold.
Okay, I couldn't get that far away. The water was freezing, but I think I got far away enough at least. But anyways, back to the store. The police instantly tried removing our booth because us stealing their name is very illegal. But if we want to get away with this crime, all we have to do is copy Bricks and Minifigs. We have to put all of the blame on an anonymous corporate person, and then when they ask who corporate is, we just don't tell them.
Oh, hell, this is corporate. We steal from old people. How's it going? Well, the corporation's called We Steal From Old People. Our tagline is Bricks and Minifigs. We're a legitimate business, though. Yeah. What?
Who am I talking to?
This is corporate.
I know it's corporate, but who are you, corporate?
Corporate. We steal from old people.
I mean, who are you as a person?
Oh, I'm just the owner that runs it.
Who am I talking to?
This is the owner of We Steal From Old People. It kind of seems like a civil matter, doesn't it? Like, we have the plaintiff's claim if they want to...
And now, Bricks and Minifigs finally gets a taste of their own medicine. They're now in a situation the police can't help them with. The only way this will ever end is if they sue us. So, I went back to the Bricks and Minifigs corporate offices to see if the CEO of this company would sue me.
Going about things the way that you need to do this is not the right way. You understand that?
So what's the right way then?
Do you understand?
Yeah.
That like the harassment style that you have conducted and bragging to people that you've vandalized the store and done other things along those lines, that's not the right way.
Well, I never vandalized the store, but
people have told us that you have.
I mean, whatever my franchises do underneath me, I guess that's I can't really control them. I'm just corporate, I guess.
Are you a registered franchise?
Where is Bubba finna go?
Yeah.
Bubba's gone.
Oregon?
You're a registered franchise, so
Yeah, I'm actually a franchise owner of the franchise too.
The CEO of this company knows pretty much better than
Hell yeah. I got him out, right? Hell yeah. Let's go. Oh, Bonnie, no, Bonnie.
We're just doing the exact same thing he's doing.
Oh, hell no.
But yeah, it's like a legal organization. We have legal franchises and everything. It's 100% by the books. And, yeah.
Oh, I'm so fucked.
Well, that was anticlimactic.
You have no business
Damn.
being here. So,
But we do have business. We have, like, you guys have a bunch of our Legos.
Well, if Bricks and Minifigs is not going to sue me, then I guess we have to settle this outside of court, which is going to be hard. Because right now, Bricks and Minifigs has somehow convinced the police that they aren't criminals, they just participated in a bad business deal. I mean, Josh has literally already exposed their entire plan to me of how they're planning on getting away with this.
I feel bad for them. That agreement is not criminal. That agreement is now civil. So it's a civil matter, it's not criminal. And I have extensive legal knowledge.
Yeah, basically a civil crime is just the legal way of saying a business deal gone bad, which, if this truly was just a business deal gone wrong, you would have to settle this through the court. The police aren't able to do anything. We have the police to solve criminal crimes, such as stealing from a lottery. That's a criminal crime that the police would have to investigate. So, here's the plan.
What if we do a lottery?
Mine was slow as hell right there.
It's one of his sets to a lottery, someone wins the lottery, and then if Bricks and Minifigs keeps the prize for themselves instead of giving it to the winner, they have now just stolen from a lottery.
Now it's not a business deal gone bad. They're actually interfering with a state-regulated lottery scheme, which is now a criminal offense that the police would have to investigate. That's a good idea. That's interesting.
It turns out this is completely legal for us to do.
You still own the Legos, correct?
Technically, we own all of those.
Yeah. So it would be legal for you to auction your Legos off, right? If you still are the owners, right?
Yeah.
To make sure everything was legally legit, I registered for a gambling license, which, yeah, it actually takes a long time to get one of these, which sucks. But on the DOJ website, it says that if you're a non-profit or a religion, you actually don't need a license. It'd be cool to use my new We Steal From Old People company, but I already made my first $1 when I was selling stuff outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And then I used that money to buy food from a robot. But luckily for me, I'm already the leader of a religion called Scientology Sucks, officially approved in California, which is another problem. I guess technically I need it registered in Oregon for this to work. So registered for an Oregon PO box, which costs $35.
Okay, I'm pretty sure I lost everyone, but all you need to know is that I put a lot of work into making sure that this is a legal, legit raffle.
That means that if Bricks and Minifigs decide to steal from this raffle, they have now committed a criminal crime, which the police are required to investigate.
I want everyone's attention. We're doing a Lego raffle. This Lego set is worth $1,000.
Pretty much instantly, we were a hit, and everyone wanted to win this Lego set. But there's a problem. Under ORS 167.117, each participant must pay something of value in order for this to be considered an official lottery. We're about to charge lots of people money just to make.
If Bubba got in after all that, that's gonna be some bullshit.
Charge them money, and if we don't, then
he probably did.
Our lottery, and the plan we came up with to get the Legos back won't work. But then we realized, wait, we're filming this entire event. We can just pay
he's here.
$1 as their appearance release fee.
On camera, there you go.
So now when they buy a $1 ticket,
that's bullshit. Literally what they say in the pre-screen in between is to avoid exactly what just happened right there.
So, would you like to pay $1 for the raffle? Okay, awesome. So here's your ticket. So what's our business? We're with the Church of Scientology Sucks.
Hey, Frank.
Finally, it was time to pick our winner.
We are about to see who the winner is right now. We have the winning ticket right here. 5, 3, 3, 9, 7, 7.
Is that mine?
You won! Yeah, you're the winner!
Well, this family legally won this prize. So now if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't give it to them, they're committing a criminal crime, which could land them in jail.
The Lego set is in a place called Bricks and Minifigs. It's like right down the street. We can pick it up.
We drove to the store as fast as we could. We met up with the family and went inside to help them claim their prize.
We're here to give these people their prize of a Stormtrooper speeder set. These people.
Oh my gosh, sorry, I was watching the video. I want to see what happens during this part. Hold on.
To inform Amanda of the business deal her store is in, we showed her all of the raffle paperwork and the family who won this Lego set.
I'm not giving out anything. Like, I can't leave without it.
Yeah, you can. You can have a good day.
Amanda has just made it very clear. Instead of giving this family the Lego set they legally won, her company is going to steal it.
You're stealing $1,000 from a little girl.
Yep.
Stealing money from a kid, do you find that evil at all? Or you just, that's how you want the business to look?
Shout out to whoever did
Amanda
this.
now has to
Good
cover up this
parenting.
crime her store committed. So she thought the best way to do this was to kick everyone out of the store.
That guy is not supposed to be here. You have a good day.
Which is how you give him a prize?
But good thing for us, this isn't a civil crime anymore. Amanda just stole from a lottery. Now they have officially committed a criminal crime. It's time to get the police involved.
This company just stole the prize from our lottery.
I have officers en route.
Okay, thank you.
Thank you.
And now the police are here. But for some reason, I think they thought that I was the criminal.
Is this typically how you treat victims if they get their prize stolen, or?
Do you have ID or anything on you?
No.
What's your date of birth?
12/30/1995. Did we commit a crime?
I'm trying to figure that out right now.
The police were very confused on who the actual criminals in this situation were. So we explained everything to them.
I'm supposed to be getting this prize from here. Okay. And they're not going to give it to me?
But the police don't just have to take our word for it. I'm carrying all of the legal raffle paperwork, plus the Oregon law book that specifically states this is a criminal crime the police are required to investigate.
So we have all the paperwork here. Stealing from a DOJ-approved raffling scheme is a criminal offense which the police have to investigate.
Now that the police have seen the law, they actually agree that a crime has been committed. They're now finally going to do a police investigation on this Lego theft. The investigator started by taking some notes.
They're selling stuff because they're thieves and stole stuff. It's a raffle?
Yes.
Okay. And we need to investigate some sort of raffle thievery.
Well, he started taking notes until another police officer came and whispered in his ear. I don't know what he said to him, but whatever it was, it made them all completely change their attitudes.
You're trespassing the property for life, okay? Come back. You're gonna go in handcuffs and go to jail.
But they trespass you? But we're just trying to claim our prize.
Man, shout out to him. No, shout out to the dad though for standing up for this. His kid's probably gonna take stands like this growing up.
Have no right or have no connection to the store. You're not.
Well, yeah, we do. They stole a bunch of, like, they have our prize, so there's a connection.
That is a civil issue between.
No, it's criminal. I got the.
Are you gonna listen to me?
This officer's trying as hard as he can to cover up this crime, but I wasn't gonna let him. But eventually, he said, if I don't let him cover up this crime, I'm getting arrested.
We really want to dive down this really deep. We're trying to get some help, okay? We're trying to work with you guys to get some help. We can start looking at you guys falsified a raffle. Whatever that raffle looks like.
Well, here's the thing: is it's not a falsified raffle. We have all the legal paperwork right here.
You don't have authority to give out a prize. We're just going to get to the point, and we're not going to have these conversations. We're just going to put you in handcuffs. Are we all on the same page? No. Okay. Well,
yeah, I'm not gonna let the police just cover up this crime. I'm gonna get this Lego set to the rightful winner.
First off, we do have the authority to do this raffle, so we are legally
done for the night.
No, it's actually required by you guys to investigate this. It's not civil; it's criminal.
Just so we're talking in circles, right? Yep. No. Do you understand at least what he told you on the?
Oh, we're talking in circles. That's the first time we got falsifying a raffle.
Just answer my question. Do you understand what Officer Bev is explaining to you? Kind of what's going to happen? What's going to be the next steps?
I think.
Nope. Yes.
No, I'm not understanding.
You don't understand? What part don't you?
Yeah, I was pretty confused on what they were going to arrest me for. I mean, the Fourth Amendment...
You got fucking great value bitch-made Vance over here.
In our Constitution specifically states that the police can't arrest you if they don't have a reason. I keep asking them for a reason, but they can't tell me anything that I'm doing that's illegal.
Well, I don't think we broke the
Look at all these piggies.
I'm understanding. That part doesn't matter. Here, it's pretty black and white. Because right now, you guys said the law we broke is the falsifying the raffle.
So let's do this. Let's just call it, and we'll just go from here, all right, guys? Just please. Please.
So you guys are going to investigate
Funny as hell to be a prideful little like fucking corrupt cop like this after everything with the ICE agents happened. Watching them get $30,000 signing bonuses and literally harassing and pepper spraying the cops. But you're still a proud cop in America. What a fucking little piggy bitch.
We don't want to go that route. We actually seem like nice guys. We don't want that for you guys. But at a certain point, we can't keep doing this. All right, so we're good, guys. All right,
I don't think we're good. We're not good at all. What?
Pretty clear. You go on the property, you're going to get arrested.
When I came up with this plan, I was under the assumption that the police are supposed to follow the law, but I was wrong. In Kaiser, Oregon, the police don't follow the law, and because of this, another family got scammed by bricks and minifigs. I felt pretty bad, so I just paid this family what this Lego set was worth myself.
Do we call the police officer? Like, what do you do when there's just corrupt police?
Should you go to the police department?
Should we go to the police department?
So we went to the police department to tell them that some of their police are corrupt. And then we realized we're literally just telling the police that they are corrupt. Of course they're not going to do anything about it. Yeah, they just sent us home. But this is when we realized that this raffle might have actually accomplished something pretty big for us. Josh ended up giving me a call.
You guys keep coming to the stores, you park out front, you do fake raffles. You're threatening my business, you moron.
Josh seems pretty scared, and he should be. Eventually, I am going to end up solving all the police corruption that's going on. And once that happens, Josh is no longer going to be in civil trouble. He's going to be in criminal trouble.
It wasn't a fake raffle. It was a real lottery scheme, according to Oregon state law. And it actually is a Class B felony, up to 10 years in prison and a $250,000 fine.
Yeah, the loophole he's been using this entire time, just hiding behind the fact that it's a civil case, isn't going to work for him much longer.
Well, let's not argue argue that. I don't want to. It's just better to just say, hey, you're not thieves. You know what I mean? Definitions of whether it's stolen or not, I don't think, Joey. Anyways, it's not stolen. Why do we care about that? Well, who cares whether it was stripped or not?
But for some reason, Josh still decided not to give the Legos back. I think he might just need one more push. Here's the plan. Take a picture of every single sign that's outside the Bricks and Minifigs store. And now I'm going to redesign every single one to make them way better. For example, I changed Turn at the Light to Turn and Go Home. In Buy, Sell, Trade, I changed it to Steal, Sell, Trade. And I'm printing all of them out to scale. And nope, I didn't use ChatGPT this time. This time, I'm using a much better method, which is a tape measure. The exact dimensions of their actual sign that they have up right now. Now it's time to put our signs directly over top of their signs. But before we had time to do this, Josh gave me a call. He's still trying to convince me to sue him, so he gets charged with a civil crime, not a criminal crime, which could land him in jail.
If you think it's illegal, why don't you sue me? It's a civil matter. Tell Brian to put his money where his mouth is. Let's go to court.
Okay, you want to do double or nothing?
Him saying that him saying that he feels sorry for him would be admitting, it's an admission of guilt if you feel sorry for the owner of the Legos that you stole from.
What are you talking about? Are you stupid?
If you're wrong, you pay us double. If I'm wrong, I pay you double.
Bro, are you dumb? You're obviously a kid. You don't know how this works.
I think you're scared. Double or nothing, let's do it.
You're so dumb, bro.
I think you're scared.
Okay, I'm not scared.
Let's do double or nothing.
I'm not doing
If you lose, you pay us $400,000. You're scared. You're a chicken. I'm calling you out. You're scared. I'm calling you out.
Not the lip smacks. Not the lip smacks. He said, "It's scared. It's scared."
Put your money where your mouth is.
What up, Netherwire? Welcome in, dude.
I'm putting my money where my mouth is. You put your money where your mouth is.
What up, Scarlett? How are you?
Let me talk.
Okay.
When Brian first came in, we identified anything that was on that list that would have been his that Amanda didn't sell, and we set it aside. And it's still sitting there. We're happy to give you your stuff back. I just don't want any more damage to the store.
I guess Josh has finally realized that...
Okay, so yeah. Okay, I don't understand how this exists and the rest of what we're about to see happens. Because he literally fucking says, I will give them back. So if he thinks it's theirs, that right there should give them back. 2, he admitted he lost the case. 3, he admitted guilt. I don't understand how those 3 things exist. And the rest of this happens is so crazy, man. Also, that dude has a mouth fixation. Dude on the left, he's just like me for real. He be chewing on that shit for real. Oh, wait, no, wait. Actually, I'm lying. That is actually what that thing is, but I think he just meant to make it look like a Lego piece.
Whatever he's going through right now will literally never end.
Why was your day so bad, Scarlett?
The Legos back.
I'm happy to give you the inventory. It's only bringing me harm because you guys are doing wackadoo crap trying to attack us.
Wackadoo.
Well, it looks like we won. And Brian is finally getting his Legos back.
This definitely changes the trajectory of a lot of the things that we had in
Yeah, dude, we had some really good ideas. Yeah. Well, what do we do for the next couple hours if it's raining?
My boy on the left, he deteriorating in that passenger seat.
We waited a few hours for Brian to get off work, and now he's off work.
Hey, Brian's off work.
So we showed him our entire conversation with Josh.
So what can we do now to work with you guys to get the sets back?
Okay, this is what I need done. I need a written apology from Brian. I need all the negative comments taken off. I need positive reviews on there to make up for the damage. And then I'll give them back.
So you're holding my sets hostage.
Yeah.
We're getting the Legos back already?
Yeah, how?
Through the video yet? Yeah, so basically,
yeah, what the
Brian can
fuck?
get his Star Wars Lego collection back, he has to write Bricks and Minifigs an apology letter for making this Facebook post. Bricks and Minifigs really doesn't like this Facebook post being up because in this Facebook post, Brian calls Bricks and
Don't forget
Minifigs
to like
out
the
for
YouTube video if y'all
stealing
haven't
his Lego
already,
Star Wars
y'all.
collection.
I'm not apologizing for shit.
I agree. Like, it's well, here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie. And
You
make
got
me
symbols? Do you not choose what they have you practice with
stress,
in band?
hospital-ridden, medication-taking types of burden. No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
It sounds kind of crazy that Brian would be...
Yeah, hold on.
sucked. Well, here's like where we're at, right? If you could just write the letter, like we can get the Legos back.
I walked in there with the best of intentions. Here's proof of my collection in the store. I want it back, and they've done nothing but lie and make my life a living fucking hell over this. I've gone through 9 months of anxiety, stress, hospital-ridden, types of burden.
Yeah.
No, I am not apologizing to this fucking asshole.
Yeah, no. Good on Brian.
Crazy that Brian would be saying this.
Good on Brian taking
I
that
see where he's
stand.
coming from. I've gotten to personally see a tiny bit of how this company bullying his family has just torn his entire life apart.
I just want to say thanks, guys. I have to go. I got in a gnarly panic attack right now.
But at the same time, if Brian just writes this apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, he'll get all his Legos back.
I get it. You're asking me to swallow my pride and write this letter. I get it.
But then Brian told us a bigger reason we shouldn't write this apology letter. Because Brian told us that this apology letter is really a trap.
Yeah, it is a trap. He's trying to get them to do what the owners technically have already done on their sides, which is admit to wrongdoing. Want to play, but not what you get. Yeah, I'm just saying because I know I could do better. It was hard. I got symbols that suck. Symbols are fun though. Well, the thing is with tryouts, if it was an audition, that's not necessarily how that works, Crow. I think you might be a little bit confused, but I'm sorry to hear that, Scarlett. Do you think that it's ruined? Do you think you're gonna be able to? Is it multiple days? Is it multiple days of audition? It's only one season. That's good. All right, so damn, that stinks. Though, I'm really sorry to hear that, Scarlett. I know you've been working really hard on your music lately too.
Trying to trick us into giving him a get-out-of-jail-free card. What I mean by this is, if Brian makes an apology letter to Bricks and Minifigs, then Bricks and Minifigs can now use this letter as written evidence in court that they're not the bad guys, Brian's the bad person. Brian told us that if we give them this get-out-of-jail-free card, then they have absolutely no reason to ever give the Legos back. I just want to say, if this is actually what Bricks and Minifigs' plan is, then that's insane. But I really wanted to find out if this is what their plan was. So I decided to tell Josh that Brian is going to send him an apology video.
He makes the apology, then we can get the Legos back like today or tomorrow, you think, or?
Yeah.
Just in case Bricks and Minifigs has evil intentions with this apology video, I wanted to give him something that they couldn't use in court. So I went back to the beginning of the video and took a screenshot of Brian's face and put it into this website. I also uploaded this video of Sheldon.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell.
And after just a little bit of deep faking, it now looks like this.
Hi, I'm Brian Mansell, and I apologize sincerely for accusing you guys of stealing my Legos. I was wrong.
I didn't know about this part.
This is the ultimate test. Was Josh being sincere, or was this all just one big trick?
I want to give it back to him. That's the long and the short of it. We've run me over. I'm good. We gotta win Amanda over, right?
Uh-huh.
Apologize to Amanda.
Okay. I guess Brian's just a little worried that you guys are just gonna keep postponing it until
You're gonna get him. You're gonna get him. I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word.
Man, and isn't this one of the guys that got fired today?
That's not who I am.
Uh-huh.
I promise you. I swear to God. Go apologize to her. Say sorry, man. Sorry. We did a fake raffle.
So before we can get the Legos back, Josh made up one new thing I have to do. I have to apologize to Amanda for my raffle being fake, even though I put in a lot of effort to make sure my raffle was actually real. I don't know. It almost feels like another trap. The employee we brainwashed from before told us that the owners are coming up with schemes to try to get us arrested.
After you left, I got a call from my boss, and it was like, how do we get them arrested?
Dang.
How do we get them arrested?
Maybe Josh is saying this to trick me into going back into the store so Amanda can call the...
I hope that poor girl, I hope they don't find a way to put this on her record at all. Because do you know how hard it is going to be for her to get another job?
Police on me and have me arrested.
She looks like a kid, though.
For sure.
Do you give me permission to go into the store to apologize to her? To make peace?
Sure, yeah.
Okay.
Hi Amanda, how's it going? We came to make peace, and we talked to Josh. He told us to come back and make peace with you. Is it okay?
It turns out I was right. This was a trap. Bricks and Minifigs doesn't care about giving us the Legos back. They just want to get us arrested.
There was a gentleman who was trespassed off the property maybe 4 or 5 days ago, and he's literally standing right in front of the store, right here in the store in front of me.
We only have a very small amount of time before the police arrest us.
Gosh, what a little bitch. Man, fuck that bitch.
Well, I guess before they get here, we just want.
Oh, and she got a wedding ring on.
Yeah.
Girl, your poor husband.
A very peaceful way.
I don't know who he hates more, himself or you. Well, she asked. God damn.
Priority for Amanda. Her priority was to get us arrested.
Or wife. But technically it's on the middle finger, so it would make more sense. I couldn't imagine marrying this bitch.
If you need to go over it, like, you know, you can take your time.
They have, like, the people are trying to give me a sign. It literally just says peace treaty. I don't know who this other guy is. He's apparently a guy.
He's the treaty guy.
Or the treaty guy.
He has some kind of like treaty on a scroll.
Well, do we stick around for the cops or do we?
And so we waited for the police to show up. And they never showed up. But I guess it makes sense. I mean, the last time the police showed up, I was fully prepared with the Oregon law book. The Oregon law scared the police so much that they had to run away. I think they're scared to come back.
Hey, where the heck are these cops? Hi, Josh.
Ben, how's it going?
It's good. So we walked in, we were like, hey, we're sorry. We have permission to come back here and like apologize. And she's like, I'm calling the cops. And she like starts
Josh now realizes that his last-ditch plan to get me arrested, well, that plan didn't work.
I'm sorry Amanda did that. Thank you for doing that.
It looks like Josh has no other choice than to give Brian his family's Legos back.
You apologize, and it's up to them to accept it. So let's cross Amanda off that checklist. Let's get this done.
And now that our work here is done, we decided to head back to Los Angeles. It's too late to pick up the Legos today, but tomorrow they're finally gonna give this family their Legos back.
What up, Dex?
And now it's tomorrow.
Welcome in, Bubba.
The store has Brian's phone number blocked, so he can't call them. So instead, I called the store to see how Brian could pick up his Lego sets.
I was wondering if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
I think. I just want to make sure everything's properly.
The guy I'm on the phone with was trying as hard as he could to stall. It turns out that this is actually the same guy in the security camera footage that kicked the old owner out of the store.
Man, this guy's a weirdo. This guy might be the big... Is this Brandon?
Brandon Best.
Yes, that dude, this motherfucker got fired. Hell yeah.
He's co-owners of this franchise along with Joshua Johnson.
Man, I hope they sue the shit out of him. All these franchisees I had to work under this fucker, you know there's more stories on them.
Now it's Monday.
Today is Monday. Hey, I was just calling to see if you guys are still down to get the Legos back today.
All that's happened so far for me seeing this montage is I'm hungry now. Should I make some chili ramen? Now, what the fuck, Ben? Hold the fuck on, Ben. Ben. Benethan. Benjamin. Benjo. Gwenjo. Also, you're killing it in the gym. But listen, y'all, if you ever catch yourself doing two things, record yourself like this or record yourself crying, that's nuts. That's nuts. They should lock him up for this. Yeah, they should lock him up. There is uncensored footage of that filming. That shit should be treated like a fucking nuclear weapon. My boy do know how to chef it up, and he got a good physique for real.
Why do they keep postponing this? What the heck? Yesterday he said he would call me today.
My man be cooking the same meals every day, just like me for real. He's not available.
Over a month now. And yeah, I've gotten no answer.
I might make me some ramen. We'll see.
Really long amount of time. They finally answered my call.
I got some chili ramen. That shit slaps.
I've just been told that Bricks and Minifigs is no longer going to give Brian his Legos back like they promised. And at this moment, I finally realized what I did wrong. Josh said we could get the Legos back once we make peace with Amanda, but we never actually really made peace with her.
And I'm not signing nothing from anybody.
Now it all makes sense. Unless we can somehow find a way to make peace with Amanda, we are never getting these Legos back.
Okay, so I am confused on what Amanda has to do with any of this, right? Was Amanda the store? Is that the store that they are in? Like the Legos are in? Or is she just some other random franchisee? Or is she like a GM?
So, I printed out a more official looking peace treaty and traveled from Los Angeles all all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs in Oregon.
Well, I'm at Oregon. Hopefully, I can get Amanda to sign the peace treaty this time, and we can finally get the Legos back.
Hello? What? Oh, Josh told me to come back. I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
See, this is a part of the dumb shit that I thought about him doing. This one right here, this was pretty stupid of him to do, but it doesn't matter because all this should not be happening. But I hope he didn't do enough of this shit for them to just like... know the store is a brick and minifigs. What's he talking about? What do you mean no? This is the bricks and minifigs store that they're going to. They're just going to a bricks and minifigs in Oregon. But like, is it in her building? Or is she just another one of the franchisees, like one of the people that owns the store, but like is just associated with the same company?
Hello? What?
What up, Aiden?
Oh,
What'd you get to eat?
I think we didn't get the Legos back because you didn't sign the peace treaty.
Yeah, see, doing shit like this, man, it's just not going to get anyone on your side. Not in the courtroom, not in, you know, people that work at these major retail positions. Like, this is the only thing I look at and I'm just like, why did he do this? Now, I get that bitch is a bitch, but you drove all the way to Oregon to do this. It just seems a bit much. I think Associated... it must be a location that has something to do with corporate. Like, it must be their headquarters.
You want to call Josh?
No, I'm calling the police.
A chicken burger? That sounds fire.
Thing they've always done. They're still trying to get me arrested just to avoid giving the Legos back. The problem with their plan, though, is Bricks and Minifigs is never going to be able to arrest me because I have a get out of jail free card. I've actually had this card the entire video. I just haven't used it yet. Let's rewind all the way to the beginning so I can show you what I mean.
So basically, my friend said that you guys have some of his Legos, I think?
Nope, it was even before this, right here. I made a contract with Amanda that says I, Ben Schneider, should not be trespassed in all of these legal words for any circumstance whatsoever and for literally any reason. They cannot trespass me. And it's effective for the next 10 years. But this only really works as a get out of jail free card if I can get Amanda to sign it. But how the heck am I going to do that?
Hi, sorry, I got a delivery. Can I get a signature?
For some reason, Amanda just started signing our contract without even reading it.
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
In America, we have a duty-free contracts law, which states that you have to read a contract before you sign it. And if you forget to read it or you just choose not to read it, it's your fault and you still have to do everything the contract says. So even though Amanda didn't read it, she signed it, so she has to follow everything, including a clause that says for every police officer she calls on me, she owes me $5,000 in liquidated damages. So let's fast forward and see how much Amanda owes me. We got 5,000, keep going, 10,000, 15,000, 20,000, 25,000, 30,000, 35,000, $40,000. Okay, I think that's all the times Amanda called the police on me, but if I'm gonna be honest, even though Amanda has been helping cover up this giant theft, I still kind of feel bad for her that she owes us $40,000. I mean, that's a lot of money.
The editing is cracking me up, man.
I'm finally gonna complain about the contract. Once Amanda sees the agreement she's in, she'll finally realize it's not worth it to continue racking up this $5,000 debt. And instead, a much easier option would be we team up together to convince corporate to give Brian his Legos back.
I'm calling the police because you've already been trespassed off the premises.
Well, you don't want to owe $5,000 more, do you?
I don't owe anything, and I'm asking you for like the millionth time you need to leave.
You did say that I'm allowed to be here. You signed a document. You did it?
I never once said you were allowed to be here.
Well, then whose signature is this then?
That is not my signature.
It's not?
Why do you have anything to do with signatures here?
Because you signed this, right?
No, I did not.
Is that not your signature?
So, no, it's not. And I'd like to know how you guys got a signature that's even close to mine.
Well, it says every time you call the cops, you owe $5,000 for like punitive damages, but
so, really?
Well, I'm just following the contract that you signed.
Okay. Now that Amanda knows she can't call the cops on me just for being here anymore, I decided to call Josh to update him on how making peace with Amanda is going.
Hey, I just went back to try to apologize to Amanda, and...
But what Josh said next, I was not ready for.
Dude, when we took over that store, there was nothing in that store. The shelves were empty. I don't know why you guys are thinking we're the bad guys.
Josh's story has now completely changed. Now he's saying even if I'm able to make peace with Amanda, they still won't be able to give me the Legos back because they never even had the Legos to begin with. Well, if Josh is telling the truth, then why did Josh say this to us last time?
We're happy to give your stuff back.
I mean, what stuff of ours would he be giving back if
Yeah.
none of our stuff was even ever in his store? They're like, what about this?
I'm happy to go open that stupid cupboard and you can have all the sets in there. I want to give it back to him. I'm happy to give you the inventory. Get the inventory to Brian.
I hope as a store manager she'd have at least $5 grand, but probably not. You're right. Hell, she probably hasn't had $5,000 in a single bank account alone in years.
Video swearing to God and on everything he'll give us the Legos back. But now for some reason he never even had the Legos. This makes no sense.
The shelves were empty.
So I decided to remind him of all of these examples where he claims they do have Brian's Legos in the store still. And this was his response.
Yeah, you did.
Give a damn of your fucking opinion. It's wrong. And if you want to test your fucking opinion, let's go in court. Who enforces the law?
The court. So you're saying that. So you're saying. So basically, what you're saying is I'm wrong, but you can sue me for it. Is what you're saying.
Yeah, that's the long and the short of it.
So you know you're wrong. So you know that you stole the Legos then.
Let's go to court then.
Okay, let's do it.
Okay, is that what you want?
Yeah.
You really want that?
I mean, I don't. I would like to just get the Legos back, but if that's what you want, I mean, it seems like this is what you want. I'm giving you every out that I can, but. Dang.
Let's don't go down the route. It doesn't really matter because.
I just want to get the Legos back. They're Brian's Legos. Give them back. It's pretty easy.
It's kind of funny that this.
What happened to the fan games? The fan games are still happening. It's just in a really. This is like the part that I have not seen. I have not seen any of this part real quick.
Josh has just been begging me to sue him.
Because this is in the hour-long video that I never took the time to watch. I've only heard this video described.
When I agree to it, his attitude completely changes.
I'm about to heat up a bowl of ramen, and then once that's done, then we'll get back to the fan games at the same time.
By saying it, he can get away with his crimes. But now that Josh thinks that there's a chance I might actually sue him, he's getting scared. In fact, he said if I do sue him, he's gonna tell the world that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
You can fuck yourself.
Dang.
You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
What an intellectual here.
Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
So basically, these are my two options. I can do what Josh wants me to do and shut up, which I can say right now I'm definitely not doing that. So what's the alternative? I can, I guess, raise
What'd you say oh to?
somehow, and then maybe spend 3 to 4 years in court fighting them, and somehow if I win, then we can finally get the family their Legos back. Yeah, both of these options suck. Or maybe I can somehow find a way to engineer a third option, which I call option number 3, small claims court. Think about it, small claims court is basically just like big boy court, except it costs basically nothing, and you get a judgment pretty much instantly. So I gathered my friends around a campfire to tell them about option number 3.
One of the thoughts you had was taking the small claims court, right?
No, because it's way too much money to take to small claims court.
You can't take someone to small claims court, Ben, for $200,000.
Yeah, it's 12,000 at the most, right? 12,500.
Everyone hated option number 3, and I guess it makes sense. We ended up looking it up, and you can actually only sue for $10,000 at the most. So if we go with option number 3, Brian actually could win $10,000 pretty easily, but then this is what would happen to his $190,000. But I'm not giving up. We just need to get creative.
Theoretically, if you wanted to, could you take in the small claims court?
If you wanted to limit it.
If I wanted to limit it,
But you would at least get $10,000 out of that, though, right?
we could, but it would be giving up $100,000 more, you know.
So here's the here's the pitch.
Here we go.
What if we have 10 people sue 10 different times for $10,000 and we get $100,000?
No.
Well, why not?
The reason that this will never work is because of a legal term called claim splitting.
Yeah, so it turns out my idea is called claim splitting, which is when a civil plaintiff splits one lawsuit into 2 or more lawsuits, and that is illegal.
Yes, if 10 different people sue and win money for one crime, then that is illegal. But we have already established that if one person sues for this crime, it is a very easy win. So what if this exact scenario just so happens to happen 10 different times? Think about it. If 10 different people get their Legos stolen by Bricks and Minifigs, all 10 people can individually sue, and it turns out that that is actually not considered claim splitting. So basically, if I can find 10 different victims of Bricks and Minifigs, my plan will work.
Oh, okay, I got you, Ed.
Maybe I can create them.
1 second, y'all. My ramen's almost done heating up. I'm still watching it with y'all.
Use that credit card to walk into the bank and take out a $10,000 loan. I then use this $10,000 to buy a few Lego sets from Brian, specifically these Lego sets. And according to the legal paperwork, they're still Brian's to sell to me. But just in case Bricks and Minifigs tries to argue that for some reason this wasn't a legal sale, I hired a public notary to officially approve the purchase.
It's official, we have a public notary approving it. The notary public. We have a notary public approving it. I own these Lego sets now, right?
Once I stamp it, it's all yours.
Here we go.
pleasure. Congratulations. It looks like I legally now have $10,000 worth of inventory inside this Bricks and Minifigs store. So I wrote a very stern demand letter to Bricks and Minifigs demanding that they give me all of my $10,000 of Legos back, and they never got back to me. So, I'm going to sue them in small claims court, completely separate of Brian. Now that there's 2 crimes committed against 2 completely separate victims, this is not considered claim splitting. So this is when I thought, if the plan works this well for me, it should also work this well for all my friends. So I signed up for a ton of more credit cards, took out a bunch of more money, and each of my friends bought $10,000 worth of Brian's Lego sets.
$10,000 for you? Here you go. Thank you. You felt the need to bow.
This is when we realized there's actually a big problem with our plan because we're now all $10,000 in debt, and if we don't pay the banks back soon, the interest is gonna destroy us.
Dude, what's the problem?
We're $10,000 in debt.
Well, how do we solve this, dude? What do we do? We just ask our friends if they have like money to like loan us.
Tommy, I'm in a lot of debt, and I just wanted to know if you have $10,000 to loan me. No?
What?
Dang.
Well,
it's worth a try. Michael, do you have $10,000 to loan me?
I literally do not have $10,000.
But this is when we remembered that our friend Brian just made about $100,000 from all the Lego sets he just sold us. I bet he has extra money he could lend us. So we gave Brian a call.
So we're in a really weird pickle right now. I just need $10,000. That's all. I'll give it back. This is weird. I know, it's crazy, but like.
Brian legally gave each of us a $10,000 loan, which allows us to now pay back the banks to avoid interest. And it says in the paperwork that once we win these court cases against Bricks and Minifigs, we'll pay Brian back.
Yeah, and we promise once we win this lawsuit, we'll pay you back.
Yeah, we'll pay you right back.
And if you're thinking, wait, how is all of this legal? There has to be some type of catch. And you're right, there is. It's called sales tax. But luckily for us in Oregon, there is no sales tax. It's one of the only states that doesn't have it. This means that we can just keep selling Lego sets back and forth to each other over and over for free.
Well, I think everyone's in. Should we start? You're gonna go to the top and start a filing.
But I haven't even told you guys the best part yet. The best part is that all of this is another flashback. Yeah, all of this happened a month ago. So now let's fast forward all the way back to present day where I'm still talking to Josh on the phone. And yeah, Josh has no clue that we've been preparing all of these court cases against him for the last month. He's about to be in for the surprise of his life.
You have like, I guess until the store closes, I guess, to get the Legos back if that's the way you want to go. But if not, I guess we'll serve the papers today and then go to court.
How are you going to serve the papers today?
Well, figure it out.
That's not how it works. Are you young? That's not how the world works.
It's not how the world works. Well, we're gonna do it. We're gonna make the world work that way today.
Well, Bricks and Minifigs knows the deal. Give the Legos back before the store closes, or they get served court papers. And now we wait. And then waiting got kind of boring, so I'm gonna spend the rest of the day promoting my We Steal From Old People company. Go to www.westealfromoldpeople.com for some awesome merch. And if Bricks and Minifigs calls the police on me for doing this, then they owe me $5,000 more. I've been advertising my company for a pretty long time now, and I've gotten no reaction from Bricks and Minifigs.
No, don't be sorry at all. I'll turn the video up a little bit. I got you.
From the inside.
Oof. I'm back with my food now too. But yeah, no, don't feel bad for asking at all. I think it's Star Wars specifically though. It may not be, but I'm fairly certain it's Star Wars specifically. By the way, Scarlett, tell me if this is a good volume.
Oh no.
Well, they closed early on us. I think they're afraid of my lawsuit. So, we decided to go bowling again. Oh, no way, no way, no way. Shut up. Oh my god!
It's the next day now. And you know what that means? It's go time.
It's go time.
Our collection of Cloud City sets.
When I was talking to Josh on the phone.
Little more, please. No, don't be sorry. Don't be sorry. Let's see here. How about one of my biggest pet peeves is when I can't hear something. So I totally get it. Let me know if I need to raise that any further than this.
He totally thinks that I just made all of this up in the moment. when the actual reality is we've been planning this court case for months. But I'm not complaining, because if Josh thinks it's fake, then he probably won't show up to court.
It's the largest
we just win by default.
Lego Star Wars set collection.
I'm actually
Jeez.
first gonna confirm Josh's beliefs and do something super duper fake, like give him a world record for the most amount of Legos ever stolen.
Dude, of course.
Everyone can say that they're the best in the
Like I
world.
said, let me know if I need to raise the volume up any more than this, or lower it down or anything. Like I said, the worst thing, I get more upset when the audio sounds low or y'all don't like it and y'all don't tell me than if you tell me. So for real, tell me if y'all hear anything off.
Ryan with the Guinness World Records Association, and I think you're expecting this actually. This is an award for most Legos stolen by any company in the world.
Amazing.
Stolen by a single franchise.
Is that what it says?
I'm definitely not hanging that up.
You don't know anything about
I have
this.
no idea of anything about that.
Okay. I guess call
I am
the.
the manager.
Oh,
really?
Yeah.
And you weren't expecting it?
I was not expecting it.
Success. Anything that gets delivered to the store now, Bricks and Minifigs will probably also think it's fake, which is now perfect timing to serve all of these real court papers. But to do this, I need a lot of people. So I started recruiting some people with a Game of Hacky Sack.
Here's your legal paperwork.
Hacky Sack's fun.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
Cloud City is $15,000. The entire collection was valued by Bricks and Minifigs at $200,000, but I have seen that other people, Legal Eagle, I think, broke it down in his video, says that he thinks it's roughly between $60,000 and $120,000. But now you got even more punitive damages on top of it. So I'm hopefully for the dude's case, because he's selling it to pay off his dad's surgeries. Hopefully for that dude, I hope that he gets at least 200.
My resume?
Everything was going.
Oh, she's still working there? Is that what I just saw?
Here's your legal paperwork.
You have been served.
The first lawsuit has officially been served. Good luck, guys.
My resume?
Everything was
That's so funny that the chill one works in that same
going
store.
exactly to plan. Well, until this happened.
Yeah, I'm parked. Hurry! Yo, can we just talk real quick?
I think Josh told this employee to close down the store early to avoid any more lawsuits coming in.
Yeah, she closed. As soon as she saw us pull up, she started closing up.
So for the rest of the day, I'm going to continue to advertise my We Steal From Old People company at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. I'm not getting many sales yet, but hopefully if I keep up all this advertising, people will eventually start believing in my company.
It's freaking out over this PC law.
Yeah, we had to close early today, so
Are you
basically,
guys gonna be open tomorrow though?
I don't know. So there's been some guy like harassing us because well, a lot of the Legos that we sell here are actually stolen Legos. Like we just steal the Legos.
This is another one of those things that was odd for him to choose to do. But I don't think they verbally told him not to be there right here, so.
Yeah.
Anyways, we ended up getting the rest of the court papers served, and now I'm just gonna fast forward a few months, and Bricks and Minifigs hasn't responded to a single court case we submitted against them. So I called the court to see what the next steps were.
Okay, so I don't see that there's been a response from anybody in the case. Since they didn't respond, you can move forward with a motion for default judgment.
Okay, awesome. Well, thank you so much.
Yes, since Bricks and Minifigs didn't respond, it looks like we win by default.
Congratulations, you won the court case.
Wait, what? They really thought it was me.
Yeah.
We did it!
Hey, that's fucking crazy, dude. No way.
Yes!
Yeah. Well, I think now it's time to go all the way back to Bricks and Minifigs and collect our money. And I got a cute little piggy bank here that they can put the money in.
And so I traveled all the way back to Oregon to finally collect my money. It truly is a beautiful ending. This entire video, Bricks and Minifigs has been begging me to sue them.
If you can get somebody, sue me. Let's go to court. Sue me for it. Sue me. Let's go to court. Let's go to court now.
When I finally followed their instructions, they were too scared to show up. There is no more legal loopholes, and there is no more.
Now that's a goddamn man.
Bricks and Minifigs
If I'd ever
have to
seen
deal with the
one.
consequences for their actions.
So what if theoretically it went to court?
Look at the
and
sack on.
Turns out you were wrong. Would you then admit you're sorry for everything?
Yeah, sure, of course, yeah. I give him the inventory, and the judge says I gotta give it to him. I gotta give it to him.
I know that guy's a motherfucking legend. Hercules ain't got shit on motherfucking Ren Beckless. Old Beckless Ren. I love that he literally got them to close the store down.
I couldn't believe it. Literally one day after we filed motion for default judgment, they permanently closed down the store. At first, it did feel kind of cool that our plan worked so well, it completely shut them down. But pretty quickly it sunk in.
That's
that
amazing,
we're
Morgan.
not the winners here. The only winners today is Bricks and Minifigs. Now, there's absolutely no way to hold this store liable for what they did. I guess Bricks and Minifigs was kind of embarrassed by this decision and forgot to mark online that their store is closed. So over the next few days, a bunch of negative reviews started coming in of people expecting an open store, but then being met with this. Bricks and Minifigs didn't even notify any of the kids' parents who booked birthday parties here. So when all the kids would show up, they would just have to sit in an empty parking lot for their birthday. If Bricks and Minifigs is too scared to show the world that they're closed, then the only way to let the world know is for me to give them an official closing ceremony. I guess someone driving by happened to take a picture of the sign we put up and posted it on social media. And pretty much immediately, we started going absolutely viral. The entire world has now seen this crime that Bricks and Minifigs has committed. And because of this, they finally marked on Google that their store is permanently closed.
I've been reading about this Bricks and Minifigs in Salem, Oregon. It's got this sign out in front of it.
It's been over a week. The sign is still up, and people have been traveling from all over just to come and take a picture with this sign.
If you drive through Kaiser, you may have noticed a mysterious sign appear recently outside the closed Mini Bricks and Fig store. Permanently closed, we stole a family's life savings. They sued, we lost. By closing the store, we got out of having to pay the family what we owe them.
Sensational.
Closed down his entire place of business to not pay you $100,000. I don't know, like we didn't get the Legos back, but I mean we shut down an entire business. Like that's almost.
We still gotta get the Legos back. Which is why, even though Bricks and Minifigs closed down this store, I am not stopping until we.
Yeah, I was about to say, I think this is near your area, is it not, Morgan? That's crazy.
It's just this video's going on for so long now. Yeah, I bet you wouldn't believe me if I told you that this is still literally just the beginning of this Lego story. And if you want to watch part 2, it's live right now on my Patreon at Reckless Ben. And part 2 gets insane. Everybody just chill.
I like how the Lego video became the craziest video.
Also, by subscribing to Patreon is the movie I've been making for the last year.
Dude, there's a cop car every 50 feet just surrounding us, dude. We were completely
Yo, have y'all seen Obsession yet?
They
It's
all
so
said
good.
it was too gnarly for TV, so Patreon is the only way I can release it. But also by subscribing, you'll get lots of behind the scenes, full interviews, and way more. Also, if you happen to work at Bricks and Mini
Patreon's so based. Their take on this literally is so based, it might get me to switch from Ko-fi to Patreon.
Figs and you want to see corporate do the right thing, send me an email here and I could really use your help. Lastly, if anyone knows any Utah lawyers, I definitely need a lawyer because I am in some serious legal trouble right now. And lastly, just know that I will not stop this mission until we get every single Lego back to its rightful owner. Well, Bricks and Minifigs officially responded to my Lego video we made about them, and I haven't read it yet, but someone just sent it to me, so I was like, well, let's make a video about this.
All right,
This is not
perfect
Lego
timing.
video
I just
part two.
ended.
Part 2.
Oh, I just finished a ramen bowl. I'm gonna put this back over here, and we'll get back to playing some fan games while we're reacting to all this. Yes, that's what I'm saying. The CEO of Patreon's based as fuck. He's based as fuck, dude. It literally is gonna make me create a Patreon.
Is still on my Patreon if you want to check it out. Patreon.com/recklessben. This is just our response to Bricks and Minifigs response. Okay, should we pull it up? Actually, wait, before we start the video, we gotta talk about our sponsors. This video is sponsored by We Steal From Old People, and you can visit us at www.westealfromoldpeople.com. We're actually at We Steal From Old People's headquarters right now. This is our office, and we've been taking phone calls all day. Give us a call.
We would love to steal from old people for you, if you want.
Yeah. But we can't take credit for our business model. We're literally just stealing from Bricks and Minifigs. They're the ones that thought of this genius business model, so they get all the credit.
Okay, am I wrong for saying that this guy looks like... Both of these guys, honestly, both of these guys look like they were born to be YouTubers. Like, if there was a YouTuber default character creator, these two guys would be it. Like, they just look like YouTubers.
For this, they posted this on their website. Let's see what they said. Over the past several months, many in our community have seen posts and videos regarding a dispute involving the former Bricks and Minifigs location in Salem, Oregon. We understand the frustration and passion behind these discussions.
Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already. Let's get to 10 likes tonight.
When I went to ask him about this was his response.
What's going on?
So you guys are holding some of our Legos?
No, we're not.
You're not?
Bricks and Minifigs is built on a community of collectors and families who care deeply about fairness, and that is a value we share. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs just shows their care in a completely different way than most people do, and they show that care by stealing from people.
To be absolutely clear, Bricks and Minifigs does not condone, tolerate, or participate in the exploitation of anyone, especially older adults or vulnerable members of our community. I fucking love that they just specifically put, especially older adults.
We may do it a little bit with the young ones.
Anyone, especially older adults, why are they stealing from older adults then? That seems like a weird way to not exploit old adults.
Yeah. When a complex business dispute is reduced to edited social media clips, critical facts are often lost. While we will not litigate this online, which they are currently doing, we want to clarify the core situation.
Okay, so I see what they're saying. So right now they're saying this is all a big misunderstanding. Ben has edited these clips to make us look bad, but we're not really bad. Now, for the rest of this article, we're going to share our side that Ben left out, is what I'm assuming they're saying here, right?
Sounds like it.
Maybe we were wrong. Maybe Bricks and Minifigs is right, and we should give them a chance to share their side of the story. So let's see their side. So it says the reality of the consignment claim. Much of the online narrative centers around a private consignment arrangement allegedly made by a former Salem store. It is vital to understand that Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party to this alleged agreement, nor were subsequent franchises who took the ownership of the Salem location after the former owners were removed. So Bricks and Minifigs does have a point here. The previous owner, according to Bricks and Minifigs franchise agreement, they're not supposed to do consignments. They're supposed to buy the Legos and then sell them. So I think the old owner broke the rules. However, this does not, basically what this is called a whataboutism.
But I'm pretty sure the exact opposite gets proven in the next video.
Is what they call
I'm not positive,
politics.
I think so.
Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is saying, well, to take the focus off the bad thing we did, look, the previous owner also did something bad too. So because she did something bad, that makes, I mean, it just makes both of them bad. It doesn't make them, this doesn't prove their innocence. But we'll keep reading. Maybe, this is just the first paragraph. Corporate did not assign, approve, or authorize this arrangement, which is further proof of why they should not have the Legos in the store. If this is something that the brand doesn't do, if Bricks and Minifigs doesn't do consignment deals, then they should just give the Legos back, right? There's no reason for these Legos to be in their store. They didn't pay for them. They're not doing a business deal with Brian anymore, so just give them back. Easy solution. Franchisees operate independent businesses. While they must follow system standards, the franchisor does not automatically inherit responsibility for private, unauthorized agreements a local owner may enter into. This is basically corporate saying, hey, we can't control our franchises,
Exactly.
right?
Yeah.
And then, but the problem is when you go to the franchises, they say, well, corporate told us to do this.
You're supposed to be getting a hold of corporate.
In the security camera footage, corporate's the one taking over the store.
Seeking facts over narratives. Serious claims require serious evidence. I do agree. We both agree with that.
Yes.
We have repeatedly asked for the original documents and undoctored recordings that support these accusations. So yeah, isn't that funny? Did we try to get the evidence over to you guys?
Yeah, did I remember that time when I had all the evidence in my hand and I walked into the store and I just said, hey, here's all the evidence. I'm not judging you. Let's figure this out. And what do they do?
Can we have like a clip like playing right now?
Yeah, let's roll the clip.
Well, so here's still all of the Lego sets you guys still have.
I don't have anything to do with that, and I don't want that. You can go ahead and leave, and I'm going to ask you one more time. This is the last time. I do not want that. You're not handing me anything.
I tried for a long time just to get her to look at this contract.
Why do you think your friend is the entitled to our inventory?
What's his? He owns the Legos.
Huh? He doesn't own the Legos.
Well, yeah, we have a contract. He does own them.
No, bro, are you an idiot? Are you stupid?
Josh, the police.
This fucking white man is literally, he just thinks that he can get away with anything with a little bit of confidence and wham wham.
And that we were the ones that refused to give them the evidence.
Old Mayor Karen ass.
have repeatedly asked.
Mayor Karen, Bill Karen ass.
Selective social media posts and investigative style videos are not a substitute for the complete records and legal agreements that govern the rights of all involved parties.
Okay, let's put all the evidence right here. We got the consignment deal. We got the full inventory list that the Bricks and Minifigs store made that shows which sets were sold, which sets are still in the store, and which sets Brian has not been paid for. This was an inventory list made by the store. Here's the security camera footage of corporate knowing there was a consignment deal.
These are ones that haven't. He has not been paid his percentage yet. And if I don't have the tickets, I won't know how much I need to pay him.
That's a business thing and not necessarily yours. If taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
Here's all the metadata timestamps pictures of the sets that were still in the store when the owner got kicked out. I've printed all of this proof out and tried to give it to them, and this was their response.
Let me know if I need to raise the volume up with
Really?
the game going, by the way, yo.
Or I will call the police for harassment.
Well, I'm not harassing you.
Wow, that was a really good clip.
Yeah.
It shows exactly what they wanted, which was obviously to talk to you. If a legitimate claim exists, there are established legal and dispute resolution processes to handle it fairly. Attempting to force a business outcome through public pressure, especially on unrelated stores and employees, is not a productive or fair path forward.
basically what they're saying is, let's figure this out the legal way. Well, we did what he said, actually.
Perfect.
We did
Hell
sue
yeah.
him,
Thanks, Scarlett.
and we won. And then they didn't like the legal way. Bricks and Minifigs was the one who didn't want to do it the legal way. Do you know why? Because this is what happened when we won. They closed down their entire store because Bricks and Minifigs did not want to do the legal way. Bricks and Minifigs stores is a private business with the right to protect their premises. We will continue to support our owners in prohibiting disruptive conduct or harassment. This is not about silencing criticism. It's about, oh, they're not trying to silence criticism. I feel like Bricks and Minifigs is doing whatever they can to silence criticism, and if you don't believe me, watch part 2.
Moving forward together, our position remains simple. Bricks and Minifigs Corporate was not a party to the unauthorized Salem consignment agreement.
Wait. But they were a party in the theft of the Legos.
Any legitimate claims should be resolved through the proper legal channels where facts can be evaluated fairly, and we already did that.
Yep. So facts can be evaluated. We put all of the documents on the screen.
We ask our fans and creators to consider the human impact of the content they share.
Oh, hell no.
Fairness is a two-way street. It requires looking at the full picture and respecting the rights of unrelated small business owners and their staff. I mean, should they care about people below them?
I trapped him. Let's go.
Moving forward should be, let's give Brian his Legos back, right?
Yeah. We love the LEGO community and the creativity it fosters.
Well, they're making the LEGO community look really bad, so until they give Brian his Legos back, they're just going to keep making the LEGO community look terrible.
We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth.
I think what they're trying to say by this line
Oh no, Bubba's out.
They have the facts and we have the rumors, right? Because we're just trying to promote some narrative when they're the ones that have the facts. But if you look at the situation, it kind of seems like we're the ones that have the facts. I mean, we put all the facts up on the screens, and he now has a narrative with no evidence.
Yeah, exactly. Literally so, just like 4 or 5 paragraphs with no evidence whatsoever. We thank those who have waited for the facts before accepting rumors as truth, and who continue to support their local Bricks and Minifigs franchise stores.
Okay, here we go. Because this matter involves active legal issues, we'll provide further
gosh,
when it's appropriate and legally permissible to do so.
Not me
fumbling. Like, we're
fumbling.
not going to respond again. And they're saying it's because we can't legally do it. Their legal issues are with me. Like, we've already been to court, like, I think 3 times. I can share my side. Why can't they share their side? Unless their side would get them in a lot of legal trouble and they could go to jail, I guess, is why. Actually, it makes sense now why they can't share their side. Bricks and Minifigs is saying, yes, we have all of Brian's Legos in our store. No, we didn't pay for them, but we would, and their answer for that is, we would never try to exploit an old man. But it seems like that's what they're doing. They're exploiting an old man. So I think a better response would be, explain why do you have these Legos in your store without paying for them? That would be an explanation, right? Like, that would be good. But they won't be able to do that because what they would be doing is they're explaining what stealing is. And that's what Bricks and Minifigs did. And especially not just stealing, but stealing from an old person, which is who Bricks and Minifigs likes to steal from the most.
Yeah.
There's also one more thing. So there's this other guy. It's like there's a Lego store, like a couple blocks. It's like literally like right down the street from Bricks and Minifigs. It's called Bricks and Beyond. And this guy's getting a bunch of hate for my video because people are confusing his store with the Bricks and Minifigs store. Yeah, but the problem is this guy runs like a super ethical Lego store. And should we give him a call right now, actually?
Very similar in names. It is not related to Bricks and Minifigs at all.
First off, do you enjoy stealing from old people?
Alright, come on, you big bitch.
Oh, see, so basically everyone that's giving you harassment then is basically mixing up the 2 stores, what you're saying.
Essentially, yeah.
Corporate Bricks and Minifigs sent out an email to all of their lower franchises, basically instructions on how to deal with our documentary we made about them. And we got a hold of this email. The email leaked online.
And now we're just going to read through this. I haven't seen this at all, so. Dear franchisees, as most of you are aware, our network is currently facing a coordinated negative PR attack stemming from a former franchisee's consignment dispute in Salem, Oregon. A YouTuber has released multiple videos amplifying this narrative, which has unfortunately led to harassment calls, review bombing, and store disruptions across our network.
So right away, I like how they say it's coordinated. They're saying like, oh, all the big streamers are working together now, and like all these people are talking about it's all a big conspiracy against us.
So he goes to a franchise Lego store in Salem, Kaiser, Oregon. Bricks and Minifigs.
Them stealing multiple hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of Legos from at least Brian.
And a video by reckless ban and political corruption company stealing $200K from an old man.
The reality of the situation, though, is that Bricks and Minifigs did such a terrible thing that a lot of people want to talk about it. It's like, yeah, it's not like we're all coordinating to...
Oh, no, not Bubba again, no.
Bricks and Minifigs did such an evil action that everyone on the internet wants to weigh in. Oh, wait, one more thing. I forgot to address where we're at right now. So we are definitely in America. As you can see behind me, we are in St. Louis, Kansas City. Basically, we found out that if you have a warrant for your arrest and you flee the country, it's actually super illegal.
We're 100% not in Mexico at all right now.
tell exactly where
That's
we are.
bull.
By
Damn, that was on me.
Background. We want to give everyone a clear recap of exactly what corporate is doing behind the scenes to protect you guys, what we can expect regarding a life cycle of this situation, and how we can work together as a team to move on from this defense to offense. No longer are we just going to try to defend our actions. We're going to try and take Reckless Ben down.
Dang.
So now we have the leaked documents of how they plan on taking me down.
While we will not litigate this matter in the media, we are taking aggressive action behind the scenes.
Why not do it in the media? You know, if they have nothing to hide and they actually are the innocent ones, why not do it in the public? Because then if they make it public, the public will see that they have nothing to hide, or they're gonna do it behind the scenes because they know that they're only suing us in order to silence us. Oh, keep going. Sorry.
All right. Corporate was not involved in this specific local consignment issue.
Whoa, wait. Don't we have them on video saying they're going to be taking the consignment over?
If they can run the business, he takes on all that consignment.
That person on the phone is actually one of the people from the corporate offices that says, we are taking over the consignment now. This is a corporate issue. This is corporate lying to their franchisees right now.
Corporate was not involved in this specific local consignment issue, and we are holding firm on the facts.
I kind of feel bad for the franchise owners here because it's like we are showing so much evidence of these things that are happening, and then corporate's saying, hey, all this evidence, you can't believe it because we have the facts. We're not going to show you the facts, but we have the facts. And now as a franchise owner, you have to think, okay, do I believe the side with all the evidence and get fired? Because if they take our side with the evidence and they get fired, or do I just take the side that claims they have the facts but don't have the facts, and then this way I don't get fired? Yeah, so corporate's kind of putting all their franchises in a really bad situation right now, and it kind of sucks because it's like, I actually like Bricks and Minifigs. I think there's a lot of innocent franchises out there that didn't do anything, but corporate's just saying like, we don't care about our franchises. We're going to screw over all our franchises. It kind of sucks that corporate's doing that, and we're trying to help corporate do the right thing right now so the innocent franchises don't get screwed, but corporate's just screwing everything up for these innocent franchises right now by doing this. Law enforcement and federal involvement. We are actively working and sharing records with local police, Oregon State Police, the FBI, and USPIS. So basically, Bricks and Minifigs is getting the FBI involved. Legal action. Our legal team is preparing direct claims and seeking a TRO, a temporary restraining order, to halt the harassment and push this matter to full litigation against all parties. So basically, I think what they're trying to say here is they're trying to get some type of order where we can't post anything about them on social media. And so they're like, oh, well, if we can somehow silence them, then we can get away with our crime, is what they're basically saying. And we can see this because in my last video, they put random like copyright claims and privacy complaints over the entire video of scenes where it's literally just like me and you hanging out with each other. And like, did you want your face blurred in the video?
No.
Well, I can speak for myself. I didn't want my face blurred in the video. So Bricks and Minifigs is basically doing a bunch of weird stuff to try and get my videos taken down. And they said in their last response, it wasn't to silence criticism, but that's kind of what it seems like it is. Issuing cease and desist demands regarding unauthorized website they created. So basically, we made a website called www.westealfromoldpeople.com. Basically, Bricks and Minifigs is suing us because we're copying them, I think. So they got really upset at the fact that we decided to also steal from old people. And Bricks and Minifigs was like, hey, that's our thing. Only we can steal from old people. Bricks and Minifigs wants to have a monopoly on stealing from old people. And now that we entered the business, they are going to try and send us a cease and desist letter to take our website down. So that way, they're the only ones in the game of stealing from old people.
If you have any that you want us to steal from, call this number.
Okay, they do have a little bit of an issue here. They said that they program things to where two of them can't jump start scare you at the same time because it'll obviously fuck up RNG, but it's not working. Like that's the second time I've died to Monty while doing Freddy's keys.
And find some crazy loophole that
I read this wrong the first time. I can close the curtains while pressing Freddy's keys. Oh damn, I'm
find a
dumb.
loophole to take down their video so people don't get mad at us for what we did.
Is there a bad leg, yo?
So, you want to read the next paragraph?
Platform takedowns. We have reached out to Google/YouTube, Patreon, GoDaddy, and Facebook to report the specific videos, privacy violations, and the coordinated review.
You're going to take down my Patreon? What the heck? That sucks.
Oh, man.
Well, subscribe now while it's still up. I do want to say this. Part 2, so I'm working as hard as I can right now on part 3. Once part 3 is up in like maybe a week, part 2 will be live on YouTube, and then part 3 will be on Patreon. So part 2 will be on YouTube very soon, don't worry. But as of now, if you want early access, subscribe to Patreon while it's still up.
Policy review. We are actively reviewing internal policies to prevent similar transition issues from occurring in the future. Oh, okay, I see. I know what they're talking about right there. So like internal policies. I think they're talking about the consignment deals.
That reminds me of another update. So since the last video, I actually got a hold of the franchise agreement that the
I wonder if I just stay on the cameras.
And it says in her contract, it says consignments are allowed.
Really?
Yeah.
Holy shit.
My question got answered immediately of what would
happen. In
happen.
the contract, like, oh, you can do consignments. So like, what the heck? Corporate sharing any of this internal legal strategy publicly with customers can severely compromise or damage our active legal case against Ben Schneider. Well, not only did someone share with a customer, they shared it with me themselves. So boom, and now I'm sharing it with the world. So take that, corporate. What to expect? The outrage cycle.
Based on historical data and expert crisis management research, there's a typical cycle to online outrage. Understanding this timeline helps us manage expectations and maintain stability. Initial wave.
Like mathematical with this, like we have calculated every controversy.
Okay.
Current phase.
Okay, initial wave, current phase. Peak intensity typically lasts 3 to 7 days after major videos drop. While the spike in harassment and calls is sharp, it quickly loses steam as online attention naturally shifts. We believe we are currently at or past the peak of the first wave.
I think they sent this out when it had only like 100,000 views on it, and now it's like 1.5 million views or something. Like, and every day it just keeps getting even more views. So, corporate, your math is wrong.
Court filing refresh. When we formally file our legal actions, expect a short, renewed spike. Another 3 to 7 days of heightened noise.
They're like, hey, our lawsuit is so garbage, there's going to be outrage, is what they're saying.
Yeah, so just be prepared for it. The opposing side will likely frame our legal defense as silencing the little guy.
Well, if it's not silencing the little guy, what is it?
This is a normal, expected reaction, but it is temporary.
It's funny because like these last 2 paragraphs are about like, dude, the wave is going to end if we just be patient. But now, Bricks and Minifigs Corporate has just decided to make this go on for like at least 2 more years, because that's how long lawsuits take. So
I guess we have content for the next 2 years on this.
What they say? They said 3 to 7 days is the heightened noise. Now the noise is going from 3 to 7 days to 2 years, and that's all corporate's fault. So you guys are just screwing yourselves at this point. Decay phase, 2 to 4 weeks. Most online outrage fades significantly within a month, assuming no major new fuel. Do they think this is my only video on them? Like, we have at least like 6. Residual mentions may linger in niche LEGO and other online communities for 1 to 2 months, but day-to-day operations will normalize much faster. Long-term recovery, 1 to 3 months. Reputation stabilizes. They think the reputation is going to stabilize.
Okay, hold on, I'm sweating over here.
It's hot, and it's very nighttime in Kansas City. It's crazy how hot it is at nighttime in
action items. How you can help. These are the things that the franchisee owners are going to do to make this better. Please implement the following immediately. Approved response objects.
Oh no, Bubba,
no. Engage emotionally.
That's good advice. That's good.
Yeah, wait. Is this going towards the CEO? I feel like he was really bad.
The CEO going.
I know, but like he was very emotional about this.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I feel like he's writing this to himself.
We were just telling the franchises, don't do what I did.
Train your staff immediately to use only these approved frameworks based on the situation. We understand our customers are smart, and balancing legal caution with our values helps prevent the appearance of corporal avoidance.
Well, it seems like corporate avoidance is happening right now. They responded within like an hour. We responded, and they have not responded again. So should we give them a way that corporate can respond to prove that they're not doing corporate avoidance? Yep. If you would like to respond, these are the questions everyone wants to know. Question 1. In this footage, corporate says we are taking over the consignment.
He's taking on the business, he takes on all that consignment.
However, you say here we did not take over the consignment. So on one side we have proof. On one side, which is your side, we have no proof. Why should we believe your side if there's no proof? If you believe a side with no proof, that sounds like something a crazy person would do, and your customers aren't crazy. So right now, your customers are siding with the side with proof. But if you want to take the lead, corporate, you can give some proof of why you weren't involved in the consignment. And it also says in the franchise agreement, consignments are allowed, but you say they're not allowed. Can you explain that one?
Okay,
also, why can't Brian just have his Legos back? You're still keeping them, even though you didn't pay for them. Like, what's stopping you from doing that? Yeah, that's just the main three that come to mind. But if you start with those 3, that would be a great way to win back public support if you could answer those questions.
Okay, so for general frontline staff, quick casual inquiries. Okay. Casual.
Let's go.
Oh wow, wait, these are like quotes. These are quotes that they want them to say. Memorize this. Okay, wait, come at me. Like, ask me a question. Okay,
hello. I heard your company stole a bunch of money and is not giving it back.
Holding my emotions in. This is a separate, independent location, and I don't have any information to share regarding that situation.
Well, you must be correct. I will leave. Where are Brian's Legos? I'm gonna burn this entire place down.
Yeah. You know, I'll call 911. I am unaware of the specific details of that situation and have no comment at this time.
Well, I guess I better leave then.
Wow, that actually works. We're here to get Brian's Legos back.
Let's go.
Well, I actually have a script ready for you.
Oh,
we are aware of the situation involving another independently owned location, and we understand why people are upset
I got
and
it.
asking questions.
That's a dub.
But we can't speak to the specifics
That's
of
a
the ongoing
dub.
situation. Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. Our local stores remain committed to operating with fairness, transparency, and respect for our customers. Does that answer your question?
Yeah, okay, well, if that's the case, I guess I'll...
Well, actually, it doesn't answer the question because
Let's go,
it says
boys.
Bricks and Minifigs does not support behavior that harms trust within our communities. But they're doing that exact same behavior that harms the trust within their communities, which is stealing from old people.
Exactly.
I guess they think stealing from old people helps the trust, but maybe we have to break them the news that that's actually not a good thing. Okay, Bricks and Minifigs. If you steal from old people, that does not help
Let's
the trust in your
go.
community. That makes worse. Yeah, if you steal from old people, that people get upset at you if you do that. And so if you want to get
No,
the trust back,
facts.
you can give Brian
This-
the
there's
legacy
no
back.
way.
And because that's ultimately your goal, right? Is to get the trust with your
Oh my gosh, we
community.
got we got a sister
we're
location,
giving you
or not sister
step-by-step
location. We
guide
got
how you get
a
that trust back. Step
pizzeria
one,
mini game.
give Brian the legs back. Yep.
Step 2.
Well, there's no step 2. Yeah, that's all you have to do. It's a very easy tutorial. I think they just didn't know how to do that before. But now that we made this tutorial for them, it should be very easy for them to gain the trust back. They have further canned response. What's a canned response?
Like a candid? Like candid, maybe?
Canned response.
Candid, I think that means like candid.
It's not like they put the response in a can and give it to someone. Like,
Pre-written reply that someone reuses over and over instead of typing a new message each time.
oh, so basically, I think this is part of the brainwashing. You know, it's like, hey, instead of thinking for yourselves, just blindly follow what corporate's saying without asking any questions. Because if you ask any questions, you get fired.
Somebody reached out to me yesterday saying they got fired because their friend asked a question on your YouTube channel. Your YouTube
Really?
post asked a question and they got fired.
That's crazy.
They're telling their employees, do not say anything. Like they think you read the whole thing. They think if they just shut up and stand back and be quiet, it'll blow over. Like they don't know Lego fans and they don't know Star Wars fans.
Yeah. This is crazy.
They hired a crisis team.
Social media monitoring. Extra vigilance is required right now when monitoring your social media. We recommend turning off the ability to comment on your store's social media posts for the time being.
Wait, they said they're not trying to silence criticism, though. Isn't that literally silencing? It's like, oh, if we're getting criticism, let's silence it.
Yeah, exactly.
How is that not silencing criticism? Oh, it's cheap. Sorry, I cut you off.
Review monitoring. Monitor your Google, Facebook, and Yelp reviews, and immediately flag/report any spam or retaliatory reviews.
But they're not silencing criticism, though, Victor. Please instruct your staff to actively solicit a Google review with every single transaction.
No!
A brief verbal reminder at the register to share their honest feedback goes a long way. So they're saying we need to flag all of these reviews that expose us for stealing from old people, but then let's make up for it by just every single transaction, leave us a good review, and maybe people won't see the crime that we committed, which is stealing from an old person.
Please use the hyperlinks below to download the following assets we have prepared for you and your team. Crisis De-Escalation Playbook. The short playbook includes verbatim scripts for handling in-store filming, hostile phone calls, and social media comments. So I feel like you should download these. And then
Yeah, if any Bricks and Minifigs employees have links.
Oh my gosh, misclick. Bob was hungry. Nah, for real. He saw I ate some damn chili ramen. He said, you got that fire. What did that Kool-Aid pineapple kid say? Yippee! Manage your password for 9. Word. No malfunctions. Yippee! But yeah, no, see, the extras menu is still down. Alright, well.
To any of these videos and want to send them to us?
Next steps in moving forward. We understand how stressful and frustrating situations like this can be for you and your staff. Please know that your safety, peace of mind, and the protection of your local business are our absolute highest priorities.
Well,
Found the
it
ball
seems
ahead route. Bad that time.
All of that is actually their lowest priorities, because if it was their highest priority, they would just give the Legos back. That would be a good way to show that it's their highest priority, but they're not doing it. So that makes me think
Ooh, we got
that
2 new
they don't care
logs.
about their franchises. They're like
2 new logs. Occupation fired.
Hi, I'm John Fazbear. If you're listening to this log, that means that a piece of licensed Fazbear Entertainment art made by you isn't up to our company standard. Don't fret, however. As the lead director of the marketing department here at Fredbear's, my job is to teach and guide you through the process of making promotional material that is suitable for our wonderful customers. Give me a moment.
Samantha, where is my coffee, goddammit? I asked you 15 minutes ago. What do I pay you for, woman?
Sorry about that. We're gonna have to cut that one out. As I was saying, the purpose of this log series is to help in making your art pieces compliant with our company values. There's my coffee. Thank you so much, Samantha. You truly are the backbone of this company. Sorry, fellas. She's married to
What the
Fazbear
fuck?
Entertainment. Where was I? Right. Refusal or failure to comply with our strict
This dude's putting on an Oscar-worthy performance.
will result in job termination, military discharge, legal action, loss of company benefits, impounding of vehicle, loss of hearing, degenerative bone disease, beheading.
Very nice. Whoa, what? Age 30, huh? I know I'm missing a number on the sticky note. I wanted to see if I could guess it. I mean, technically, if I'm only missing a number, shouldn't I be able just to, by process of elimination, be able to get it right? Like 5119. 5129. Oh, there it is. New message from MCM. Subject project update. Interesting.
Will, hey, the mascots have been.
Notice me.
You won't have to worry about wearing those ever again, unless you really want to. Anyway, Henry will bring them in Saturday morning. I don't want to brag, but I think I might have struck gold with this one. I won't say too much just yet, but this could put MCM on the map as the greatest entertainment and carnival technology company in the country. My inventions are going to be everywhere, and you wanted me to sell the factory. Ha! Good one, Will.
Very good voice acting in this. So I guess that was all that was in the management's part.
Will, hey, The mascots have been fully upgraded. You won't have to worry about wearing those ever again. Unless you really want to, anyway. Henry will bring them in Saturday morning. I don't want to brag, but I think I might have struck gold with this one. Will, hey, the mascots have been fully upgraded. You won't have to worry about wearing those ever again. Unless you really want to, anyway.
What you doing, Nano girl? You pretty kitty. Bubba got 2 bone. Ow, fuck, Nano. Shit.
You know what? We're gonna steal from this person, and you guys have to pay the consequences.
Frank, I'm sure last night was rough, but one more, and you're done. I
already found the bobblehead. I found it like as soon as I saw it end. It was really weird.
Well, according to him, he didn't reprogram Bub, but that's all he'd tell me. He still won't talk about the project. Not even Fiona knows. And I can understand his secrecy, but sometimes it's just so difficult to work with him. I mean, I work on my own projects too, but I'm not hiding. You know, ever since the Fazbear project, I've had this idea. It's for a mechanism that can be added to the old costumes. Something that would let us wear the suits normally, but also attach them to an animatronic endoskeleton. It would be a cheaper option than the prototypes.
Verizon's having an outage right now. Damn, Morgan, that sucks.
But he just told me to put it in the suggestion box. Maybe I should just build it myself. Maybe even bring it straight to Fazbear's. I'm sure Afton wouldn't turn his back on me. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I shouldn't be saying this. I apologize. Frank, that's not me speaking right now. I'm just stressed. I'm stressed out with all these projects, and I'm tired.
That sucks, Morgan. That's annoying as hell.
Tired. I'm sure you can relate right now. First thing in the morning, I'll be there to pick up the models. You can leave the notes on the table. I'll make sure to take them as well. And thank you, Frank. I owe you big time.
I owe you big time.
Good night.
Bro's a good boy. Absolute goober.
And we don't care about you because we're not giving the stuff back.
Continue stealing from old people, man.
Yeah.
This is a challenging issue, but it is not impossible to overcome.
Shit.
You're 100% correct. You already know what to do. We gave you a very clear step-by-step.
Well, they didn't know before when they wrote
Oh,
this.
yeah,
They
you're
didn't-
right.
The tutorial wasn't made when they wrote this.
Yeah, actually,
but
yeah.
now the tutorial's out there. They know that they just have to give the stuff back, and they'll make it right. I have faith at least they'll make it right now.
We are doing everything we can to protect the brand and our online reputation. While the legal process is not always fast, we want to ensure you that we have a very strong case against them.
Thank you for your resilience. Please reach out if you have any questions. Sincerely, the corporate Bricks and Minifigs team. Well, that was the email, I guess. That was kind of sick.
All right.
We showed you how to make a response, corporate. We would love to hear a response and get the public back on your side. You just got to give the Legos back. The public will be back on your side.
Meantime, you can shop at WeStealFromOldPeople.com.
Yeah.
Damn it, misclicked.
All because of Legos. The whole thing started with me investigating a Lego company called Bricks and Minifigs. The company sent 2 guys to steal the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection worth around $200,000. And for some reason, the police are helping them get away with it. The family reached out to me saying that I'm their last hope to give them their life savings back. The video I made exposing them was actually insane. Check it out if you haven't seen it yet. But we ended up taking
Gosh,
them to court,
this night is active as
when I
hell.
went back to the store to collect my money, they literally shut down the entire store just to avoid paying us.
Dang it!
So I personally gave them an official closing ceremony, and it went extremely viral. And now the entire world has seen how corrupt this Bricks and Minifigs company is.
We didn't get the Legos back, but I mean, we shut down an entire business. Like,
We still gotta get the Legos back.
Yeah, I made a promise to this family that I was not going to stop on my journey until we get them their entire Lego collection back. Right now, the two owners, Joshua Johnson and Brandon Best, probably think that they're safe by closing down the store. But the reality is, I can literally just sue them all over again, but personally this time. So I started to file my lawsuit. But right after I filed this court case, it got rejected. And the reason was, I failed to demonstrate a good faith effort to resolve the dispute prior to filing.
Basically, before this court case can be approved, I have to at least attempt to settle with Josh outside of the court first.
I tried calling Josh, but I'm
Bubba's out.
So my only option left is to travel to his house to have this conversation in person.
Basically, if Josh wants to save the day, I got him a trophy that says, Joshua Johnson saved the day. And we'll give him this trophy, but he has to give the Legos back first.
So we started driving to Josh's house to have this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
We're in Josh's neighborhood. Oh my gosh.
But when we showed up, Josh was already outside talking on the phone to someone.
Oh my gosh, Josh is outside on the phone. Wait, do I interrupt his phone call or do we just like wait? No, probably not.
I thought it would be pretty rude to interrupt his phone call, so we parked around the corner and decided to wait for him to get off this call.
Let's go.
Right? He doesn't want to get his wife involved. He's hiding something.
Everything's good, honey.
What the heck?
I'm pretty sure Josh is on the phone with corporate Bricks and Minifigs. And the reason I think that is we were actually just there right before this.
Okay, pulling up to Bricks and Minifigs headquarters.
The plan was to give them one more chance to do the right thing before suing them again. While we were there, one of the corporate employees answered the door and told us he would get the CEO to come talk to us.
Okay. Well, no, they said they're getting you guys to talk to us. We're just waiting. I can't tell you right now. No one's about to talk to you guys. Good, but they told us that they were.
Since Josh only lives like 15 minutes away, they must have informed him that we're in the area. Because a few minutes later, this happened.
The police just showed up. What the heck? Where are the police at his house?
Oh, there's another one, dude. 2 cop cars.
3 cop cars?
Oh my god. Cop cars.
Why is there 3 cop cars at his house? We didn't even walk up to his house yet. The cops are following us. What the heck? That's so crazy, dude. Obey every traffic law. Oh, shoot.
Okay, good.
Who's my stop here?
I didn't. I thought I stopped.
Yeah, you definitely
Barely
stopped.
got there, John.
Did you say you ran a stop sign? You said you ran a stop sign?
I didn't see how.
Yeah, I was like,
Because we definitely stopped at the stop sign. Yeah.
I was so sure that we stopped at the stop sign that I actually requested all the police footage of this. And as you can see, we didn't even do a rolling stop. We fully stopped at the stop sign. So this is an illegal traffic stop.
So who's Ben?
Me?
Ben? How's Utah?
It's good.
Like it?
Okay, it's pretty obvious that the police know why we're here. So I just explained to them the entire situation.
This old man spent his entire life collecting the world's largest Star Wars Lego collection set.
The only problem is it's a crazy story, and the police officer did not believe me.
$200,000.
$200,000. Sounds crazy.
Yeah, when the officer went back to his car, this is the message that he radioed in.
Hey, can you get the contact for
Got it. Let's go.
You just straight lying to me about everything else, so.
Since the cops don't believe my story, they trespassed me from the property.
Everybody today is being trespassed from that property.
okay.
Yeah, we were forced to go home without having this good faith conversation the court requires us to have.
Yeah, what do we do now, dude? Like, we didn't even, get to talk to him, and we're in trespass. So, dude.
The one thing I didn't understand was how the heck did they know we were coming? I was hiding in the back seat the entire time, and the car's windows were extremely tinted.
These windows are so
Damn, Bub.
you can't see anything.
But as I was
Bub
outside,
attacks fast as fuck that
showed up
time.
to our house. It was weird. He wouldn't tell us why he was here.
Like I said, we've already talked about it.
Yeah, well, thanks for being so cool about everything.
Yeah.
They're after us, dude.
Anyways, since Josh clearly doesn't want to have this good faith conversation with me, I took his trophy and destroyed it.
Wait, guys, let's throw it off that thing.
Where's Bubba?
Just like in the previous video, I tried to give Josh the benefit of the doubt, the easy way. But again, Josh does not want to do the easy way. The only option
Where the fuck
left
is Bubba?
is to go the hard way.
Damn, it got all the way to 5
I
a.m.
actually remembered that there's another owner of the store named Brandon Best. Brandon is the guy in the security camera footage that illegally kicked the first owner out of the store so he could steal all their Legos. I tried calling him, but I am also
Which
blocked.
FNAF game is this? This is FNAF Flip Side, sir.
To show up to his house.
FNAF the Flip Side.
Hey, how's it going? Hello? was wondering if you'd be down to pay us for the lawsuit that we won.
Shout out to Crow for recommending this game. This game slaps. I wouldn't say it's juniors level, but it's very fun.
It kind of seems like Brandon doesn't want to have this good faith conversation to resolve this problem outside of court. And I gave him plenty of time to speak.
Top 10, top 15, I'd say.
If you don't want to talk, I'll just talk. So you guys told us to take you to court. We went to court and we won. We knew you closed down the store to avoid paying us, so we could just sue you guys personally and do the whole thing again. We would obviously win again, but
then the police showed up, and again, for some reason, they are really trying to protect these criminals.
He didn't steal anything. He inherited the store from somebody.
No, he stole $20,000 because I've been spending the last 3 months in the case, and I won in court.
He inherited the store. He's being blamed for everything that the previous owner did, and he's trying.
Well, that's a lie. So we. Okay, I'm sorry.
He's still trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner, and now he's catching blame for it. And he's just trying to clean up the mess from the previous owner.
No, him saying that it's the previous owner, that's a lie. And we already proved this in court. Okay.
You're gonna go to jail.
The police gave me a formal trespass notice, which I took a picture of it and sent it to the court as proof I tried to have this good faith conversation, but Brandon didn't want to have it with me. And it turns out this was good enough. My court case with Brandon Best got accepted. But my court case with Josh is still going to be rejected until I find a way to have this good faith conversation with him. So I decided to see if I could find Josh online, to see if I could look up any more information about him.
Yeah, what to say? No.
Joshua Johnson.
Yeah, Joshua Johnson.
Lower their tax liabilities and minimize their exposure to lawsuits. That's hella ironic. Are you kidding me, dude? That's what he's known for? Is he reducing people's exposure to lawsuits?
After some more research, we found out that both Josh and Brandon are super hardcore Mormon, which was actually extremely surprising to me because if Josh and Brandon are truly Mormons, they believe that stealing is wrong, and if they steal, they're gonna go to hell. Or I guess in Mormonism they call it the outer darkness. But still, Brandon and Josh probably actually believe that this is going to be eternity for them. I mean, Josh even swore to me on his Mormon God in the last video that he would give us the Legos back.
The clock ticking, I thought that clock ticking was from the game. I was getting scared. I was like, what am I forgetting?
To my advantage. My problem right now seems to be that Josh is never going to listen to anything I ever tell him. But if someone from his church heard this audio, maybe he would listen to them. So after finding exactly what church these guys go to, and showed one of the Mormons there this audio clip. And the Mormon thought that the best thing to do.
Gosh, once I lose one of those, I misclicked the rest of them. I don't know why.
Good luck. And I guess me and Tyler are staying back because we're already trespassed. So
yeah, we ended up just driving home, but on our way back.
Bubba's already here. Fuck. Man, Bubba wasted no time. Damn, Bubba.
Hanging out down here.
At this point, we realized what's going on. Yesterday, I told Brandon that our plan is to now sue them personally.
We could just sue you guys
personally. Bubba's gonna show up twice before anyone else does.
It seems like they're getting so desperate that they're gonna resort back to the same strategy they used in the last video.
You know what's really funny is after you left, I got a call from he was coming to get arrested.
Dang.
Yeah, Josh and Brandon think that if they can somehow get us arrested and thrown in jail, then we won't be able to sue them. I don't know what they told the police we did this time, but they caught us too late. The Mormon kid was already on his way to Josh's house to save him from this outer darkness and bring him back to God.
What's going on, sir? You been sitting down here for me perfect. What brings you here?
I'm just trying to talk to Brother Johnson.
Okay.
I'm in the outer second ward.
Where the fuck did he go?
Okay. What's the audio that you wanted to play?
Here's the audio.
I'm not gonna screw you. You have my word. That's not who I am. I promise you, I swear to God.
Who's that?
So,
I guess
that's him.
No, I know that. I can tell that from the voice, but
I was just gonna ask him, like, is he willing to give up everything like he said? Because he swore on everything, he swore on God. This might be a crazy ask, but could we take a selfie with him?
But anyways, back to us. The police apparently got a call that we had heroin on us.
Searching the person because substances in people. So he's gonna do that, we're gonna straight, and then we'll be ready. Don't whatever. Don't get your mouth. Okay? Sounds good. Thank you like this. The vehicle will be switched to, okay? I'm gonna add 2,000 sergeant.
After 2 hours of searching the car, obviously they found no drugs.
So you didn't find anything.
I explained to the police that we didn't have drugs, and the reality of the situation
I can't
is
tell if the
that
sounds are
Brixton
coming from the
Minifigs
game or the
is so
video
desperate
sometimes.
At this point that they're
Damn
willing
it,
to do
Bubba.
anything to get us arrested so they don't have to pay for the property they stole. And the police was arguing back with just some of the worst comebacks I've ever heard, which is why I think the police actually redacted this audio in this clip, because if they kept the audio in, then the world would get to see how stupid the American Fork Police Department is. But anyways, even though we were passing every single drug test they gave us, they were still not going to let us go until we told them where the drugs were.
Your eyes, for example, right? There's a constriction, which is dilated, and then not. So I have to look at this. I'll show. Go ahead, look at him.
I'll look at you.
Yeah.
You do see it?
So.
It's crazy. I have no idea, because I've never done any drugs in my life. I don't do drugs, I don't do alcohol. I've never done any of that in my life. I'm willing to do any drug tests. Like, I'm very cooperative. I don't understand, what you're seeing in my eyes.
I'm gonna have a discussion with this officer.
And then the police department illegally redacted this conversation too. My guess is that they acknowledge that it's very obvious we don't have drugs on us, but they were going to try and pressure us into giving some type of false confession anyways.
I'm not sure if you're lying to me or not. To be honest,
I'm willing to take any drug test you want.
I'm walking a very dangerous line, which will get you into a lot.
What the hell is Bubba at? No, he's in my room.
Not worth it, right? Yeah. We play differently here. Does that make sense?
Yeah. I'm willing to cooperate with you guys and do anything you want me to, because I'm not hiding anything. I can promise you that. I promise.
We weren't giving the police a false confession like they wanted, so eventually I guess they just got tired and let us go.
Well, we'll let you guys go now, but you're walking a thin line. Just be mindful of that. Does that make sense? Okay.
At this point, I've documented everything I've been through to the court, that I've tried to have this good faith conversation with Josh. He just doesn't want to have it with me, and because of everything I went through, my court case finally got approved. And attached to this email are court papers to serve Josh. The only problem is Josh is not going to open this door for anyone. He wouldn't even talk to another Mormon. Instead, he just called the police on him. In order to get Josh to come outside, I'm really going to have to get creative. So I made this poster that says, "I stole a dying man's life savings," and printed it out. Now I'm placing this poster in a public space right across the street from Josh's house. Yeah, it turns out this tiny patch of land is actually free for any person in the public to use. And since we have the freedom of speech, I'm breaking no laws by doing this. So when Josh walks outside to take down this sign, I have a process server to serve him his court papers. But almost immediately, my sign got blocked.
Oh no, he's blocking our sign.
What do you guys do? So we are in a court case with them, and we have to start the legal papers.
So I explained to the cops the entire situation.
I'm not going on his property.
Right, no, that's fine.
Yeah.
That's fine.
The police realized that we're not breaking any laws, and they've been called here for a false reason, so they decided to leave.
Awesome, thank you. This is going so much better than yesterday.
So now it's time to serve Josh these court papers. And then we got the police calling us again.
Hello. This man stole basically his family's life savings. So we're
Let's
here
go.
to serve his court papers.
Again, I explained to this police officer the entire situation.
I wish we could just send him an email or a phone call, but yeah, the court requires us to come in person for some reason, so.
Again, the cops realized that we were doing nothing illegal and decided to leave. Now it's time to serve Josh his court papers. But we got the police called on us again.
Hello. Yeah.
This is what you're trying to sort of
Yes.
5 a.m., y'all.
Required by the court.
Again, the police agree that we are not breaking the law. They've been called out here for a false reason. This guy told me that he could even just serve the papers for me.
Okay, if I get these papers.
Yeah, for sure.
Just give me 1 minute.
Okay, thank you.
Sadly, we can't see the police officer serve Josh because the police department redacted all of it. But the only thing that really matters is that Josh is getting served.
No! I didn't hear that money was in there. Damn.
Yeah, the police told me that they can't start the papers for me because I'm lying to them, and these aren't even real court papers.
Not sure what this is. I've never seen something like that. To be honest with you.
These are court papers.
Okay. It doesn't have a judge's name or anything like that on it?
Because it hasn't gotten to the judge yet. So this is serving him, and then we'll go to the court, and then the judge will be there. So the judge doesn't get involved until we're in court.
Why is he saying that you guys were
Because he wants us arrested, so we have
already
to
on
go to court.
bullshit.
It doesn't look good when you can
Yeah.
write some papers.
Well, I think it looks exactly how we're supposed to do it legally. This is the legal way to do it.
We have to.
Yeah, well, first, so they're incidents because he's lying to you guys. He's making them incidents. We came to do a good faith conversation, which is required by the courts before we can get a court case approved. So we did that. We called the cops on us. He lied to you guys saying that we had heroin on us. And we did a 3-hour search of the car yesterday. We found no heroin in the car. He's going to make up any lie he can to get us arrested. We are doing things the correct way. The reason he's hiding in his house is because he's the criminal. If something doesn't look good, it doesn't look good for him, not for us.
Go through the legal process,
Which is
find
what
an
we're
actual
doing, yeah.
process server.
She is an actual process server.
And what is your guys' relationship?
I just met her today.
Maybe just have someone not affiliated with you
That's her. Yeah, she's.
Yeah,
we have
I
no
just
relationship.
barely
That's why she's
met
here.
her.
Yeah, that's why she's here. We have no relationship, and that is. She is the exact person that you're describing.
I always thought that the police were supposed to remain unbiased, and if they were going to take a side, they definitely shouldn't take the side of the criminal. But I guess I was wrong. However, I'm not doing anything illegal. I'm literally just following the instructions of the court, so the police can't stop me.
Okay, see ya.
Now that the police are finally leaving, it's time to game plan how to serve Josh. But then, you guessed it, we got the police called on us again.
Oh, sure. The paper?
Yeah.
Here you go.
Don't forget to like the stream if you haven't already, y'all.
I think it's a false case. What the heck?
Trying to speak with someone to verify if a case is, just verify if a case is real.
Welcome in,
Okay,
dude.
thank you for your help. That's all.
Oh, I gotta lock in.
I think this phone call was the
Might be
breaking
cooked.
point for the police.
Oh, he's rubbing his chin.
The police couldn't handle the fact that I was right and they were wrong.
Okay. Am I being arrested? Really?
Ben got arrested. Like, they didn't say anything when they were putting him in handcuffs. They just said, you're being arrested.
I was confused on what I was being arrested for. I mean, the same police officers that arrested me gave me permission to do exactly what I was doing.
Ooh, just in time.
Yeah, for sure. I got arrested for just doing what the police told me to do. What's even more confusing is the police are supposed to be the good guys.
Oh, I know,
Why are they
these
arresting
cops
an
are
innocent
dirty as
person
hell.
to protect an evil criminal. Well, back when I was still waiting in the car to serve Josh, I got a phone call, and this call was from Brian, the collector's son who got all their stuff stolen. He has a theory of what might be going on here.
Yeah, the cops down there are definitely all in with the Mormon community, and being the bricks and minifigs is part of that and worth millions. I would not doubt that they have donated hefty sums to the Mormon church, of which all the cops are probably a part of.
Yeah, Brandon Best.
That
Josh
font
Johnson,
looks funny as hell.
Naaman, the CEO.
Bro turned into Cam
Super
Newton.
Mormon, like the CEO, he went to the Mormon University, and when I looked up all the police officers who were treating me unfairly, they were all Mormon too.
What's funny is I don't know shit about Mormonism at all, other than don't they have multiple wives?
And instead of trying to get rid of the few bad people who are making Mormonism look bad, they're for some reason choosing to protect these criminals. But eventually, I got released from jail.
Out of jail now?
And this is when it really hit me that the justice system has decided to protect these criminals. So now, there's really only one way I can think of to get this family the money back that got stolen from them. Which is a GoFundMe. Yeah, it is a pretty anticlimactic ending, but at least I'm confident that I'm not going to get in trouble for this. Now that our GoFundMe is live, it's time to promote it, to start getting donations. We printed out the GoFundMe's picture to hang it up so we can get a nice Instagram video to post to social media. But before the group can even hang the picture up, the police came.
I'm cooked.
We're starting to GoFundMe.
How are you laughing,
What
man?
we're doing is we're going to get a bunch of publicity to get basically all this money back for this family. You know, we're not going to do the lawsuit anymore. We're just going to do this GoFundMe. We've already got it started.
Can run into some defamation stuff.
Again, the police were thinking of
so
any
cooked.
technicality they could think of to protect their Mormon friend.
Look at your stalking code.
Oh,
See
maybe
if-
not.
See if it's that. If it's not, we're going to look at disorderly. If it's not disorderly, then we're going to look at the city ordinance.
But after going through every law they could think of, it turns out that hanging this sign on a fence and then taking a picture of it for Instagram is not illegal. In fact, what the group is doing is actually protected under the First Amendment, freedom of speech. So one of the police officers let the group know that they were okay to keep doing this.
Right now, I don't think he has a big one.
But this other police officer wasn't able to accept this reality.
We're going to take it down.
And then for the rest of this footage, the police redacted all of the audio. So I called up the police station to find out why.
All the redactions are done pursuant to the Utah State Code. We don't redact things just because we feel like it or, just because something looks funny. Everything is redacted pursuant to Utah State Code. And other than that, I can't really delve into any more detail.
But the police made a mistake. They accidentally forgot to mute this police officer's audio, so when you sync the two clips together, I can actually hear what they're saying here.
Is it disorderly conduct? Why? Is he upset about it? I guess, but that's not.
Yeah, this police officer is right. Just because this might make Josh upset does not make this poster illegal. So I decided to let the police department know that some of the redactions they made aren't exactly what they're claiming they are.
I think you guys might have accidentally forgot to redact another clip that was at the same time, and when I synced the two clips together, I was able to see what they were saying, like what the redaction was, and he was talking about how what we're doing actually isn't illegal, and how the police officer might be wrong. And so it wasn't about protecting a victim, it wasn't any personal information. And so I was wondering, it seems like there might be a lot of stuff like that got redacted, maybe to protect the police officers, not to protect the victims, if that makes sense. And so...
Yeah, we don't do that. So like I said, anything that's redacted is pursuant to Utah State Code.
I can tell because when I sync the two clips together, I'm actually able to see that that's what the redaction was.
Okay, well, that didn't happen.
That definitely didn't happen?
No, I don't.
Oh, I'm so close, y'all.
Utah State Code, like I just said.
Okay.
Let's go.
It seems like the police department redacted this entire conversation because right here the police are actually admitting to themselves that none of this is illegal, but they're still going to try to arrest us anyways. It seems like the only reason they're getting rid of this...
I'm headed back to the factory now. I'll take a look at your notes and see what we can improve. Let me know when you get the paycheck, all right? Okay, Frank. Talk to you soon.
Well done. Well done. I'd say 9 out of 10 right now for nice 1 through 5. Very solid. Maybe an 8.5 out of 10. Just because it doesn't really have enough game to get into that 9-10 range, I feel like. But still really, really cool. I don't know if I want to do custom night or anything like that. Behind the scenes now, I want to make something like this. Need help? Collab? Sign me on. Absolute cinema. This is absolute flip 'em up. That's awesome. Yo, these people are goated. What the fuck? Now I want to make something like this. Need help? Collab? Sign me on. Absolute flip 'em up. These people are goated. Nah, fuck that. It's a 9.5 just off of that alone. That's funny as hell. Alright, what game should we play next, y'all? Which game? We should finish one of the other games too. I don't know how late y'all are planning on staying up tonight, but I could definitely go for... I could go for a whole other game, probably. We'll see. We'll see. Custom night? Nah, fuck that, dude. You want me to do custom night on that for real? Is that what all y'all want? If all of y'all want custom night, I will try to do it on the 420. Yep, that's exactly how I feel, Aiden. Fredbear Plus. Madness mode increases Fredbear to by putting the AI on 20, boosting misabilities. And I will try out the maxed mode one time. Hey, shout out to the $2 donation. Thank you. Oh my gosh, Monty came in here that fast. Pause, but. Oh, I'm cooked. Hey, Bubba. Go ahead, Bubba. Go ahead. Alright, I'll give you 3 runs. For the $2, I will give you 3 real runs. Alright. Let's see how it goes. Whoa. Is that 4? Oh hell yeah. Got his ass. I got him! Oh my gosh, bro. He uses a whole ass keyboard.
No one defeats me.
Whole ass keyboard, bro. That's crazy. This is a game that I would try. I would try this mode a lot. I'm cooked. Hey, Bubba. Damn, dude. That's a cool little sequence at the end there. Yeah, this game's goated as fuck. I need to find these devs and follow them. You said do the Doki Doki FNAF. I can't do the Doki Doki FNAF. That was the right one. I must have not reacted fast enough. Fuck. Jeez.
You were never on my level.
We can't do the Doki Doki FNAF until I clear off stream. I will clear off stream. Alright, I got you. Since you donated by the end of the week, I got you. If it's stream friendly, I will play the Doki Doki FNAF. I got you. You haven't played it yet, have you? Hey, we almost got 830 subscribers, y'all. Good shit. Y'all make sure y'all like and comment on the most recent posts. Trooper. Hey, at least I can always, because we're finishing the Lego videos. If y'all were curious, we are still finishing those. I just had it switched for the end of the game. But you know, we're probably not going to react to videos on Friday, Saturday, or actually I don't know. So tomorrow's Friday, which means I'll probably play Minecraft with Laughing Man. Not positive. I might start streaming before Laughing Man's on and play a game. And then Saturday, I'll have probably a similar ordeal. But Sunday should be a full game stream. Just game and no reactions. Maybe not. We'll see. No promises, but that's what I'm thinking. Have I played UCN? Yes, I have. Oh shit, I just saw... Is Laughing Man still here? That's funny, so I'm gonna DM him. I just now saw his comment. That's funny, he said exactly what I was talking about. Is he still here? Man, that's funny as hell. Did you hear me say... I literally answered your question too. That's so funny. Oh, did you hear what I said though? That I'll probably be streaming Minecraft tomorrow. Whenever you have the server live, I'll probably go ahead and hop on, whether you're streaming or not, because then I can try to like make a little bit of progress. And then if you're wanting to like stream together or something like that, it's live. Hell yeah, I might play some of that tonight after stream. But no, if you end up wanting to do a stream thing tomorrow or anything like that, let me know. If you have like if you end up wanting to do a run in the end with the dragon and everything, I can go get kitted up and be ready tomorrow night. Unless you want to do it like later on Saturday night or something. It is gonna be a lot of fun, Uni. Do you wanna you'll have to DM Laughing Man. I know for his viewers, I know they have to be, I think it's a member on YouTube, right? Or a subscriber on Twitch to join in. But if you wanted to help with all the building and stuff, like you were doing for My World, I don't know if they need any of that, but you could probably send Laughing Man or Boogers a DM. But you could also drop a sub to Laughing Man. Shit. I can also gift you a sub to Laughing Man. Y'all add people on Fridays. Oh, is that what y'all went to? Y'all switch it to 2 weeks to Fridays, once a week? Nice. Hell yeah. Let's make a plan for tomorrow in that case. Bet. Do you want to just DM me? I'm down to do whatever you'd want. So, like, if you had a plan, I'd follow along with it. You're working on a big mid-world tree? What's that? Let's go fight the dragon and get to the Letras? Bet. I'm hella down. That'll be the first time I've ever done that, so I'll just get kitted up. You stream at 7 p.m. Eastern, right? I'll just get fully kitted up before then. Be ready. Probably already be streaming before you even go. I might be streaming. I might go live at the same time as you, but I might already be streaming when you go live and we can get right to it. Pacific Standard? Alright, let me write that down. Y'all want to know something funny? I texted my mama this morning, and I haven't like asked her for anything or anything like that. She just knows it's been kind of stressful lately. But this was really cute, and it cracked me up at the same time. I saw on YouTube that I think it was on Philip DeFranco that if you had Spirit Airlines points, you would get Papa John's coupons and shit. Like Papa John's was doing a redemption thing. And I texted my mom because my mom flies a lot. I didn't know she flew Spirit. She mostly flew Allegiant, I believe, because Allegiant's kind of like the Spirit of like the Southeast. And I texted my mom. I was like, "Hey, if you had any points, you can get a free pizza, Papa John's, whatever." And she goes, "What? Do you want pizza? Please just go buy pizza if you want pizza." And she sent me $20. And I was like, "Mom, no." It was really sweet though. I used that $20 to buy food for Sadie though. It was goated. But no, shout out to my mom. But it was genuine concern in the way that she typed it. Like it was genuine concern. Thinking that I was like making a case for Papa John's or something like that. Alright. What are we you're eating pizza right now? Oh, you lucky bastard. I ate dry ramen noodles and baked beans today. That was lunch. That shit slapped actually, not gonna lie. Dry ramen noodles is really good. And then I ate real ramen noodles. I made them chili. So I had 2 versions of ramen today. And Bush's baked beans, bitch. I'm eating good. Eat like a goddamn king in this motherfucking house. Y'all know, I need to set up a P.O. box. And what I need y'all to do is to find a bunch of horns and shit for Gooner. Like real animal horns. And send them for Goon. Because that motherfucker, he needs something to keep him busy. Sadie likes all the soft stuff, like the gator toy and stuff like that. She's delicate. Ramen slaps. Me and T both agree that ramen's a great go-to meal. Although part of me kind of wants to do keto. I shouldn't. I don't think it's healthy. Oh, dude, hold up. T absolutely loves soy sauce. So I'm gonna tell him to do that. I bet he'll love that. He made them advanced or super low effort. Hell yeah. I remember I used to have a new wave that I made boiled eggs in, which is like, I guess kind of like oxymoron there a little bit, but the but no, you used to be able to put eggs in a new wave oven. Oh, they were so easy to make and they were so good. You found a bone for Goon. Well, I gotta. Shit, I think I still have to pay off my last payment for my post office box before I pay this payment to reopen it. So it'll be a minute. It'll probably be in the fall when teaching starts. So people boss, I'm sending you Burgerville cheeseburger spread because that shit is so fucking good. Burgerville. Said check my DMs. Alright. Nah, see, I have to go with I can't get things like nylon for him. Now we have got nylon before, but I try to get him things like horns and shit because he eats these motherfuckers down, dude. Like Sadie would tear up pieces. I don't know if y'all remember all the pieces of the gator she would leave around. She would do that. Nah, Goon eats it all. We have a wishbone that just looks like a fucking V now. He ate one of the sides of the bone. Is a PNW specific fast food chain. It's like y'all's In-N-Out. I mean, we don't even have In-N-Out where I'm from. Where I'm from, we have like Hardee's. We got like Hardee's, Burger King, Checkers, Sonic. There's this weird version of Sonic that's near my house now. I've never eaten at it, but it has the same windows as Sonic. I've never seen a restaurant that had that. Honestly, I would have thought that Sonic would have had like some type of trademark on that type of business. Barone can be used for one pan meals. What you mean one pan meals? Then it's your Hardee's. Have you ever had Hardee's? Isn't it Hardee's called Carl Jr.'s in like everywhere except like a couple like small states in the South? If you have a Carl Jr.'s, that's a Hardee's. It's the same exact restaurant. They just have two different names. And it's spelled HARDEE'. Okay, is it against the law to like randomly do like a Skyrim playthrough? Do y'all want to see if Skyrim has a FNAF mod? Y'all have Carl's Jr.'s, but not Hardee's. No, y'all do have Hardee's. It's literally the same exact place. Like, I think their logo is the same too. Is it like a yellow star? It's honestly kind of trippy. It's Carl Eller, baby. Which I sell. What's the sell for this? How much is that? $55.99? Shit. Y'all buy that if you haven't gotten it already. The Queen. I wish I could play through all of Resident Evil 9 Requiem as Freddy Fazbear. I think that'd be a lot of fun. Freddy Fazbear. No one answered me or defied me on the Skyrim FNAF thing, so I'm doing it. I'm doing it if it can be done. Only if it can be done. Wait, do I not have Skyrim downloaded anymore? Might not. No, I do. Nah, it'd be too much to start up right now. I don't know. What do y'all think? What should I play? Something that I can play while reacting. I could do. Forgotten at Fredbear's Bet. I'll do that. That's a good deal. I can't tell if I press it again if it'll open it twice or once. Alright, I got the video pulled up correctly and everything. Let's get it.
Is to protect the police officers from getting fired. Don't know what the police officers are saying in this next clip, but I'm pretty sure they're scheming up a way to get the group arrested. Because this is.
Ooh, Hades. Hey, how about this? I'll give this 5 lives and then I'll give Hades a good run.
Do not do that. You understand me? I was just locking my phone.
Okay, I'm gonna switch over to the police officer's body cam POV so we can dissect what just happened. First, the police officer asks if he can confiscate Sheldon's phone, so Sheldon says, okay, and reaches in his pocket to give it to him. But
Someone
at this point,
cooked here.
Sheldon sees that his phone is unlocked, and at this moment, he decided that before giving it to the police officer, he was going to lock his phone, which is totally legal. There's no search warrant, so Sheldon is legally allowed to lock his phone.
Wait.
You know, I didn't get a party like this when I was your age. Back then, we didn't have animatronics singing our name.
I don't want them to sing to me.
Come on, you'll love it. All your friends will be here. It's going to be perfect.
Do I have to go?
It get all gray and shit.
Only a few
When it get gray, no gray. Gray is evil. Oh, I love this guy. This guy, they be talking. I like their voice acting. It's honestly pretty good.
It's Joe M. I'm sure you're wondering where.
I probably could just beat this and then play Hades.
Again.
Hey, thank you so much for the
Been doing
bits.
well. Surviving, but tonight you're dealing with Fredbear. Fredbear.
Tonight we're dealing with
likes to
Fredbear.
wander, you move around the diner, checking every corner, but eventually he's gonna make his way to you. If Fredbear gets into your office,
Oh, they're probably already
stare
moving
at
around.
him, lock eyes, don't look away, don't move a muscle. And he's got a thing about moving. If he sees you twitch, he'll take care of you. But if you stay still, if you keep looking right at him, he might just leave you alone.
Alright, boys, we are cooked. Okay, so I remember this guy's a real problem. Very active nowadays. This guy over here, I'm scared he's already out because I feel like he's more active than what he's seeming like right now. Or she's. There's Marionette. Marionette's back there. There she is. Alright, but how's Foxy doing? Foxy chilling, everyone's fine. Balloon Boy's gonna come through the vents. Everything is okay. Not okay. You can get your ass back in there. Can I take Marionette like way away technically? What up? I think I might have one of them forgotten about. I don't know how to handle one of them. Possibly, maybe. Mayhaps, perchance. See what I'm saying? Like, things are happening. I don't know what that is at all. Not a little bit, not a lot. Oh boy. See what happened?
Henry told us about you. Told us what you did.
What the fuck was that? Some absolute horse shite. Bubba.
But as the police officer saw Sheldon's thumb moving towards that lock button, he snatched it out of his hands. And now the police officer's claiming that because he tried to lock his phone, he's destroying evidence.
Silence. Yeah, I was giving it to you. I was giving it to you.
Okay.
It's on my money. Look, it's on my wallet. I was turning it off.
Right now, this phone is being seized as part of this investigation, and you're being arrested. Okay? Let's put him in the back of the car.
And again, the police decided to break the law, arrest Sheldon, all to protect an evil criminal.
My name's Detective Nikosha. I work for the police department.
I did willingly hand over my phone, but when I handed him my phone, my wallet popped up. So I said, hold up, let me hit my power button. And, I had a record as well. That's all I meant to do. That's not obstruction of evidence. Then I let him have the phone. I wasn't trying to delete anything. In fact, it is actually impossible to delete something from an iPhone from a locked screen by hitting the power button. So in no context have I been trying to erase something by hitting one button on your phone. Now I'm sure you have a phone as well. When you hit the power button, that doesn't delete anything, does it? Yes, that's all I did. So I don't know how that's obstruction of evidence, but that is what it is.
Now that Sheldon is in jail, just for promoting our GoFundMe, we started doubting if we'll ever even be able to get Brian his money back for his dad's Lego collection. It's crazy that out of all the powerful organizations I've gone up against, the one company I'm not able to beat is a Lego company. I literally couldn't have imagined a worse ending for this video, but I had no clue that it was about to get way worse.
Police department, make yourself known. Search warrant. Stand up. Step outside everybody.
No. Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Okay?
Yeah, this cop pulled my arm so far back, it dislocated my shoulder. He claims it's because I was attempting to make an escape or something.
Don't move like that. You understand me? Don't move like that. Don't move quick. Everybody just chill.
If we go back a little bit, you can see I was being completely still when he grabbed me, and I actually made 0 quick movements. So this police officer is straight up lying, so he can give me a serious injury. Yes, the police department got an official warrant to search our house for stolen Legos. I should have seen this coming. Josh did threaten me in the last video that if I go out and actually try to sue him, he's gonna come out and say that I'm the one that stole the Legos.
Okay, let's do it.
Fuck you, man. You stole them, bitch.
I stole the Legos?
Yeah, you're a fucking thief.
Bang. Okay.
You can shut the fuck up. That's your fucking choice.
I'm gonna fast forward a little bit just to give you guys some context, but I actually got a copy of this warrant. The reason they were searching our house was, it says, there is now certain property or evidence described as any stolen merchandise, specifically Lego merchandise. It's evidence of illegal conduct on us that we stole the Legos. They're looking that we stole the Legos is why they stormed our house with no evidence. And this is after he's been proven to make up stories about us before. And so now he's just pulling something out of his butt. Oh, they're the ones that stole the Legos. And for whatever reason, the police take him seriously, even though he's acting like a crazy person. Anyways, the cops probably felt pretty stupid when they searched our entire house and didn't find any stolen Legos. Again, the police illegally redacted this conversation. Instead of doing what any
I got
rational
double
police officer
scared.
would do and
Fuck.
let us go, they're sticking to their story that we are the thieves.
Y'all, I've got sad news.
Yes. Now the entire...
Some might say it's even sadder news. Sadder news than the video of him getting arrested and the father and the Legos and the mall getting stolen. It's the saddest story of all. It's the story of how I am sleepy. I am so sleepy. And I want to go sleep. Shane. In-N-Out is the best fast food chain. False. False. Taco Bell. Taco Bell actually serves alcohol at one of their locations in Nashville. No bullshit. They may have closed it down, possibly. I just know that they did it one time, and I think that's amazing. A Taco Bell bar sounds fantastic. I want to meet my future husband, wife, husband, whatever. I want to meet them at a Taco Bell bar, dude. That shit would be classic. Alright. Good night, y'all.